Welcome back. There we go. Welcome back to another session of the Dark Beneath It All. I am your DM, and these are my players. That's my intro. We'll go ahead and get started because it took me a while to get set up. So let's start off with introductions. As usual, no particular order here. Let's go ahead and get started with Ayosha.
Mind if you skip me? I had something I wanted to. I had an introduction that I forgot.
Of course, yeah, I can skip over you. Bandit, why don't you go ahead?
Oh, lovely.
Life isn't fair, man. Life isn't fair. Okay. Hi, I'm Brandon. I'm playing Bandit. And fun fact for today is we are actually starting the backstory instead of lore that I think everyone zoned out during.
I took a nap.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yep, alright, lore time. This is, I guess, for starters, at some point I'm going to put these somewhere publicly available, probably on my website that hasn't been touched in months, maybe a year. But for now, I'm gonna read it out if anyone has questions. No one will, but yeah, feel free to ask. Alright, part 1, or I'm gonna say, yeah, book 1. Book 1, Childhood, Chapter 1, Children Born of Famine. Near the height of the famine raging the village, a minor miracle occurred. 3 new pups born to 3 separate kits were all born within the span of 2 seasons. The first was Ham, born to Silver and Chops, an intelligent woman gunning for the mayor's seat, and a humble potato and wheat farmer. The second was Bandit, born to Maraud and Heist, a seasoned ranger with exceptional knowledge of herbal remedies and a folk hero fighter. The third was Chai, born to Masala and Earl, a meticulous, quiet, and stern woman who guards the growing village's archives, and the man filling the role of the mayor's secretary. The village, under much stress and fearing for their future, took this as a positive omen, that the village would heal and that these children would do great things. During the second season, an ornate bracelet with 3 different gemstones, amethyst, topaz, and corundum, was found dancing along the bottom of the river. And while this piece of jewelry was decided to be worn by the current acting mayor as a substitution for a crown, the children were nonetheless dubbed the Gemstone Trio. It would be another 7 years before the next kit was born.
The Gemstone Trio sounds like a
I like it.
band.
Like a what?
Band.
Like
Oh, he's done.
Uh,
I thought that was a
Yep.
bedtime story.
I can go back. I remember what I was gonna say.
Why are you so mean to me? I put my heart and soul into this, so you just shit on it.
I'm
You're so
messing
mean.
with you. I'm messing with you. I've read the whole thing already, so I read it while playing disc golf.
Really about the honk shoe.
He
honk
really did.
shoe.
All right, back to Alyosha.
Yep. My name is Mike. I play Ayosha. I'm a bard. And I guess what is it? Just like fun fact about his character, the lore.
Yeah,
like,
same thing as you remember doing.
Yeah. In Ayosha's culture, New Year's Day or New Year's Eve is the biggest holiday of the year. And it's very depressing to him that it's very basically impossible to keep track of in the Underdark. He does his best, has a calendar, tries to mark off the days, but it's even more depressing to him that he missed the past 3,000 of them. But nonetheless, he is excited to hit the next one with as much alcohol as possible. The end.
Legend.
All right, we'll jump down to Yogurt.
Hi, my name's Dean. I play Y'all Greed and Gilbert's. What is my fun fact? I forgot that we needed a fun fact, despite the fact that multiple people were saying them. We might see. I don't like that look.
I can make a fun fact.
I'm scared.
Just
too.
remember that he also skipped his fun fact last week
No.
because he wasn't here.
Aiden, apparently it's an option to just pass that along and let the next person go. You could always do that.
Yeah, just double it, give it to the next person.
Oh, you already did your intro, so now you got to follow up with a fun fact.
Just let Tyler give another fun fact.
Another bedtime story?
Chapter 2.
Fuck it, I'll name my backstory the bedtime stories.
I'm gonna be honest. I
He's got nothing. All right.
right now, I don't have the brain space to make one.
We'll come back
Show
to
your
you
words.
we'll come back to you while I think of
Something.
I might think of
something
one.
good. We'll see who thinks of one first. All right. Next we'll jump over to Dante.
Hello, I'm Ian. I play Dante. And Dante's fun fact is that he carries around a hand axe for the sole purpose of making more arrows from trees around him. Sometimes he likes to throw the hand axe at the trees to see if he can hit them. While he is coordinated with a bow and arrow, he unfortunately has never hit the tree with the hand axe.
Huh?
Probably falls short.
I was gonna say, how?
Minadina.
He's not that strong.
Miss?
I'm Elena. I play Menadina, the badass bitch with the scythe. My fun fact is about her sister, not Menadina herself. Aldiana is, has always been very gifted in the magic and the weave. And so she is what is considered a child prodigy. This has definitely affected Menadina in her life.
Leo.
Yo, hello everyone. I am Clark. I play Leo Greshi, Zunderfall, our lovely cleric, who in no way, shape, or form is ever trying to do some very sketchy things. Not at all.
Uh-huh.
No, not him. Not his deal. Fun fact about Leo, which honestly, yeah, it's just kind of related to the last week's fun fact, if everyone remembers, is that Leo does know how to sew and do some repairs at sewing, but that's all he can really do. He's attempted to make clothing for himself, and he's not good at it. He does not have a great understanding of how things will look. It doesn't go well. That's Leo's fun fact. There you go.
And we'll come all the way full circle. Yolgrid, do you have a fun fact?
I'm probably something horrible about my character.
Oh,
Tell me something horrible about my character.
You know what? I've got a fun one. I've got a fun one.
Oh, he's recovered.
One of Yulgrid's biggest fears is dull blades. As someone who was previously
Oh,
a
don't.
medical student and someone who is a warrior, dull blades are one of the leading causes of infection, and one of the very, very common and easy ways for you to slip up and do something incorrect during an operation.
Okay.
Sharpen your blades, people. That's what I got.
I
I
can
have a
see how
mace.
he's very afraid of dull blades.
Who
That makes
wants
a lot of
to
sense.
give our recap?
I can do it!
All right,
Oh, yeah.
Menadina is
Do it.
giving the recap.
Pulling out my notebook here. We started off with the session with Dante accusing Yogurt of trying to kill the newest member of the party.
True.
Oh,
Yeah, you weren't here.
You weren't here for that
Weren't
part,
here.
so we
Weren't
tabled the conversation
Yeah.
until you returned, and then we promptly forgot about it. Bandit tried to touch someone, a consumed woman stealing some child's ticket. Nothing happened.
With the crystal.
He also
with the
tried to
crystal.
sneak into the theater. When we made it to the theater, Bandit tried to sneak into the theater through the back entrance. Caused the fight for backstage by lockpicking the door into backstage. So, and then was arrested. Escaped.
Yep.
arresting. Ayosha convinced the guards to have Dante go get his ticket from the inside, because Dante managed to steal a ticket. Yogurt went invisible. Leo opened the door 3 times with fucking thaumaturgy
Open.
to fucking confuse the guards, but we all make it in. There's a play with a singer who has many voices, but they don't sound like acting. Our newest member, Ayosha, and her name is Iana, were pulled on the stage by the maestro. Ayosha proclaims his love in play format and says that he will drink the poison, which is just water that Dante drank half the cauldron of before we even got to the actual play. Maestro said, "It's all wrong," waves the baton, and we go into combat. I'm the only one who does shit in this combat, and I managed to not TP Chaos because I rolled 3 nat 20s.
You did a great job, Manadina.
I did. And EENO09 would be pleased to see your progress. That's all. That was what we were left with.
Who that is, we don't know.
I want to be this EIEIO guy.
Or
So pick up where we left off. Y'all were still in the theater. You don't need Tailspire open. I have it open. Just have some BGM going on.
Heck yeah.
Where's the land, but
Well, you might need it. We'll see. You're still in the theater.
knowing me,
Leo had just finished doing dangerous things and putting his hands into the darkness once more. But he came away just fine and got y'all a little bit more information, which he said something is out there in the dark that is not what he has communed with
darkness.
before.
Yeah, something else is out here.
Oh yeah, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, I
No,
don't like that.
that's not what they said. They just said, "I see you."
Oh yeah, you're right. But you know what? They might as well have said that they're coming for us because you know damn well that's gonna happen.
Those are two very different things.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Aw.
Pause?
Hear me out.
What about him?
Did one of y'all just put the darkness into the hear me out cake?
Oh! Now,
How many different conversations are going on right now? I'm lost.
yes,
I mean, according to Michael, it's called the grayness now.
No, it's still darkness.
Only
Still
slightly.
darkness. Still darkness. Still darkness.
So we're in the theater, right?
Come here.
Yes.
Yes, we
Yeah,
are still
you're still in the
theater.
theater. You're up in the director's box where... I don't know what you want.
The homie left.
Yeah, the homie has left. The dude and you all are up there kind of looking at the aftermath of him being there.
I'm still reading the journal in the back room.
What is this?
Bandit is nowhere to be seen.
Progress with progress.
Well, I was with
What
Bandit.
is it?
I'm not up there.
You were last on stage, or you were still on stage last week.
Yeah, but
kinda.
I mentioned that I was going to be following you.
Okay, so Bandit has been followed by
Okay.
Minadina. They're reading the journal together.
Terrific.
Yay!
Did we get? We didn't get all the journal last time, did we?
No. The journal was shared with Bandit, though, in between sessions.
Oh. Fun.
At least the bit that mattered. So,
Fair.
you guys are all kind of, tending to wounds after the fight, some of you more than others. And, you have now kind of done, seen what was going on in Telrook. There was a play of some sorts, and it seems that there was an active audience for this play, and that person had their own crystal of some sort. You now are left with a couple directions. Just to remind the party, and maybe some of the viewers who are just tuning in, you have the option to go to the Tower of Rage, which is nearby. It is a location you've read about, but don't know much about. Other than that, you know that sometimes it likes to make itself disappear. They called it the Tower of Rage because it's very violent in its disappearance. That is why locals called it such a thing. You also have been told to head south by multiple people and cross through Menth Range, which some of you have claimed it is not time to do that yet. That is an internal discussion you all still are having. Other than that, you could continue exploring, but for the most part, you have seen all Glymarsh has to offer, other than a couple cities that you haven't been to.
Basilisk.
That's what I was gonna say. Basilisk.
You could go fight the basilisks finally.
Yeah, let's go walk a week backwards to go fight the
Yeah.
basilisk, then a week back this way.
Yep, definitely. Definitely the plan. 100% the plan. Right, guys?
Alright,
So
so
that's
Tower
how
of
you
My
have
Rage.
to
plan
do.
was to go to the Tower of Rage.
Tower of
Where
Rage
you're-
or Menth Range. Those are our options.
I need a break from.
It's either we leave or we figure out.
Who was this
Whatever.
EEO9 that he talked about? You guys know? Is this like king? Is this god? What is this boy?
No, but I can
haven't
suspect.
an idea.
Never heard of him. What could you possibly expect?
I said suspect and not expect.
That is what I said too. What could you possibly expect?
Well, Gilgrid, he was wearing a crystal, sort of like yours.
Are you assuming it's the goblins?
Don't know who it could be. All I know is he has a crystal. Maybe he's a Duskwalker. Like
That was
Gilgrid.
like I've ever seen before.
Duskwalker with the crystal that powerful.
Impossible. And it makes me not
Probably.
think for either. Or he'd be using that crystal.
Have we ever? We've never been outside the city with either of them. So we don't know how powerful the crystals are.
I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong here. I've seen the Dustwalkers and the crystals we have. I mean, does this seem like a Dustwalker crystal? that thing?
You weren't
History.
close enough to get a good look at it. You just saw that you could tell that it had that, aura to it.
Let me rephrase that question. I would know if the Dustwalkers had a crystal of that strength.
Yes.
Okay.
And it
So what if
fully
it's a
eclipsed
womb?
his.
What if it's one of the other three?
The other
One
three.
of the other. What?
Wombs.
Oh. That it could be.
I didn't catch that word.
Well.
The
it could be
adoptable
only other
regions of the
one.
crystallized people? The unborn children?
There's
Oh.
only one
The
that
fetus?
wasn't.
Whatever the heck you want to call it?
Well,
Got you. Never would have got that from the word. Okay, cool.
I said womb.
Yep, didn't hear that. Okay.
we only know of one, so
Mhm.
that could be the case.
Sometimes history also isn't written down correctly. What if there was a first Duskwalker that decided to leave the city that no one wanted to, write down in the history books?
That could be
That's
as well.
oops.
And for all we know, this isn't even the first. There's many things we are unaware of. And I feel we're only getting more and more questions at this point.
I find it interesting to note them taking advantage of a drown from their play. Now, granted, that could have just been
I mean,
the songstress herself, but not to mention he was pulling the darkness. He was some kind of
in the darkness while also avoiding it with his own crystal is a very interesting thing. We've not seen anyone.
I think Dante is right. There's too much we don't know.
That there is.
So you say this maestro, he's the Duskwalker?
I don't know. I don't think so.
That is my current running theory, Ayosha.
And Duskwalker, what is Duskwalker?
And I just gesture at
Oh my god, yes.
Okay. Ones with crystals, they are the Duskwalkers. Got it.
More.
except
Yeah.
this one, and I point at
behind it.
Except for raccoons. Okay. Dusk crawler.
Big. Dusk crawler? Yeah!
No!
Has been called much worse. Don't
Maybe.
worry about it.
I believe he prefers raccoon.
Maybe
As
Trash
don't.
Walker or something. I don't know, man.
Trash walker. Yeah, man. Whatever you want to settle on.
Okay, well, Tower of Rage sounds pretty fun. I don't think listen, Alyosha's just here to cook you food, make you music. I don't know nothing. You guys know much more than I do, but if there is no other direction, Tower of Rage seems fun, man. Let's do it. Why not?
You do not know of the Tower of Rage. I take it.
This is my first time hearing of it.
You hadn't tried to think about it before?
I try to think about it and
Yeah.
connect to the
Make me-
depths of my
Make me a
fragmented
history
memory.
check.
Okay, give me 1 sec. Let me get my dice.
Bro! Diabolical.
I'm curious.
He was hoping to go through the whole session without needing him.
Uh-huh. Definitely.
Every time Michael gets out of his chair and he goes like this, I just see his shirt. Like,
You gotta get a screenshot of him doing it.
Nat 20, baby.
Nat 20, you reach into your mind and you feel the fragments are there of this concept, this Tower of Rage. And you're able to piece together kind of memories of hearing stories of people who would, in your tavern. This city is very close to the Tower of Rage, and people used to, back in the day, come and it was almost a tourist attraction. Nobody was ever willing to go into it because people that did never came out, but people would come and go to see it disappear because it was an entertaining thing to do. People enjoyed watching it like literally angrily remove itself from existence and then come back after a few
Okay.
minutes.
Me too.
I told the party, well, I remember this Tower of Rage. I don't know what importance it has to you, but it holds some nostalgia for me. You know, it was great sight back in my day. But many visitors, I don't recommend go inside. Nobody ever come out. But if you want to see a cool sight, man, I take you there.
Well, I've got good news for you. We's probably going inside.
Why you do that? Why?
There was a Duskwalker that was told to go in there. I'm curious as to
Okay.
what happened to him.
Okay, so Duskwalker jump off of cliff, you jump off too? What are you doing there?
Yes, Oz could jump off a cliff.
I assume that if
I don't understand.
Yolgrid's orders were to jump off a cliff, he would do so.
You guys are like
Yeah.
crazy, but I suppose anything better than darkness. You want to go inside of tower? Fine.
Now, there's a difference between throwing ourselves to our deaths and being intelligent about it. But yes, we's going inside the tower in all likelihoods.
I gulp.
All right.
At least, let us try to find my friend who sent them. Well, perhaps they're not my friends, but ally.
Associate.
associate, co-worker, if you want.
All right, you guys. How do y'all plan to approach this? Do you plan to head towards the Tower of Rage now, or do y'all want to rest? Go back to the tavern.
Oh, resting sounds good. I
That'd
like
be great.
resting.
Really good.
I have 11 HP. Can we please rest?
Yeah,
I'm
resting's
on
good.
death's door. Let's rest. And almost out of spell slots.
I'm essentially out of the strong ones, so I would like that.
I'm
I
out
like
of
that
blood.
data.
While we rest, I cook. I can cook up to 7 meals, and everyone who chooses to regain HP regains an additional 1d8 HP if they eat my delicious pierogi.
Is this for short
No
rests?
rocks too.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
actually,
What are you doing?
this is early enough in the day. Y'all would be short resting. I'm gonna make this a short rest.
That is a short rest. So for long rest, that's when I make the treats. They give you temporary HP. For short rest, I make meals that restore additional HP during the short rest.
Oh.
All right, and you have a bard. And you're a bard. Do you have Song of Rest already? Should be level 6, Song of Rest.
Extra healing. I take out my I take out my lute and play a nice little tune.
So the whole party. How much extra healing do you get from the meals?
1d8 from the meals, 1d6 from the Song of Rest.
So add to whatever amount of hit die you're burning a d8 and a d6 for your short rest.
Are we burning or are we just taking half?
Good question.
We haven't really done short rests for this campaign.
What do you mean by burning?
So when you take a short rest, you burn a number of hit die equal to however much you roll, and then they don't come back until you long rest. It's so that
It's
you
like
can't
how
just
you
infinitely
can't-
short rest.
Mm-hmm. I also have no idea how much HP I had. I tracked it all in Tailspire.
You have a number of hit die
I
equal
will
to your
open
level,
Tailspire
so
for
you
those
could.
of you that need it.
You're a D8, right?
Me?
Mark?
Yeah.
Both
Oh.
you, I guess. So you could choose any number of D8 during the short rest, roll them each, and then add that much HP. That
You
or
also add your con
any
mod.
number up to 6. And then once you use those 6, and also your con mod.
Yeah,
Once
can
you
you
use
tell me
those
what
6,
I might have
they're
been
burned until
in
you long rest.
Yeah, I'm opening Tailspire. If anyone, who else tracked their HP in Tailspire?
Because I
I
think
did.
everything missed me.
Both.
Okay, I'm just gonna drop.
Once.
I'm gonna drop everybody in the map that you're set
Go
to
for
start
it.
in.
I mean, I'm not opening it.
If you know,
I had
you
a
know.
better-
And you're
I don't
good.
remember if that's
If you know,
I
you
just
know.
don't know.
Alright,
Okay.
I'll go burn some hit die. I need some D8s.
The fucking 3!
Jared, where are you at?
The one you start in, I'll summon you. It's the
Oh,
it's
I
the
see.
starting board.
Okay, I'm at full HP. Never mind. I'm good.
Must be nice.
But do I don't think I recovered.
6?
Wait,
I'm almost certain you got hit, but I might be wrong. Oh no, she missed every attack on you.
No,
yeah,
She
attempted to
missed
hit you
every
twice and
single
missed.
attack on me.
Yeah, she hit
Yeah,
me
she
like a
rolled, like,
fucking
2
truck.
threes.
Yeah, and then Benedina got
Ditto.
crit.
And then Bandit as well. Yeah.
Bandit
And I
also
crit
got
her
hit.
back.
I didn't actually get hit, did I?
No, you just killed some civilians.
Yeah, that's.
Yep.
I'm
not-
pretty sure I only took like 4 damage or something like that, so I don't need to burn a hit die.
Guys, Yolgrid killing innocents surely will not affect him in the long run.
No, not in the slightest.
Yeah, he's not an Oathbreaker this time.
Yet.
You wouldn't have happened to know. Peter, would you?
I'm close. Ooh, do I burn one more hit die? No.
I mean, I can also just heal you.
Nah, it's not
Probably.
worth it. I'm missing 11 HP.
I should go up to full from Iosha's stuff.
Say here.
I'm going to.
Actually, how do you? No, I actually know the answer to that.
Once y'all are ready, let me know.
Mm-hmm.
I already remember.
I can roll this whenever.
So it's a D8, right, Iosha? A D8 and then what? From
A
the...
D8 and a
It's
D6.
A D8 and a D6.
Awesome. Let's see what I get from that.
Blood Maledics and June reset. Cool.
I get 10 HP off of that, so I assume I'll be at full. I can go look fast.
Jared, can you choose? Can you like roll hit die until you don't feel like you need to roll any more hit die, or do you have to declare up front how many you're gonna roll?
You declare up front.
Okay. I'm gonna
Did you
do
say,
this one.
I didn't do this, Jared. So did you say, for many feats due to our background, we don't take the ability score modifier?
Yeah, you
Some of them
don't-
you do, some you
Yeah, I
No,
Oh,
you,
no,
don't, you
HP
never
less.
take the ASI from the feet in your background.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I only took 3 HP. That gets me to full. I'm good.
Yeah, I just don't have spell slots. That's what's going on. Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna
That's
use
fine.
all of. I'm just gonna use all my hit
He's
die.
out of you're out of spell slots already? Oh boy.
I'm
Oh, no,
about
I
to
just
be
have
out of
very
spell
few.
slots.
I have very few.
I have
Surely
2
that won't
first
affect
level.
you going into this tower?
That's why we went into long rest.
It's it's in the morning still. It's maybe noon.
I know. I know.
What's
Y'all
the
woke
theater
up
at
and
noon?
y'all woke up and started throwing hands.
We'll long rest when we get there. It's probably not gonna take like close to a day.
If you look at the
That's
map,
what's
you're pretty
close.
close. Speaking of the map, I gotta share the updated map with your map maker.
Yeah.
Because he spent the night in Telrook, so he would have mapped it out.
True.
I can do that while y'all finish calculating your short rest HP. Has anyone not rolled hit dice yet?
HP.
I just rolled
healed.
half.
I'm
I'm
at 21.
gonna be rolling all of mine. I rolled half of them, and I'm just marking down how many.
Mark, I still
have.
find it objectively funny that
Mhm.
your no, you still haven't gone that way. You came straight down through here. I
Jared,
still
you
find it.
I'm close to full here, right?
What?
I'm close to full on Tailspire.
Yeah, I didn't need to roll
Yes.
nearly all of them.
Okay.
I'd have to check, but I'm pretty sure you are.
Feels bad.
All right, I'm full.
I'm pretty sure too. But I don't want to do that and then actually I'm supposed to have like 30 health or something.
I don't think you took damage.
I don't think you took
I
damage.
tried to hit you and I missed you.
I had myself marked as 56. So like clearly I updated it at some point, so. But that's literally only self damage.
All right, I'm ready.
Yep, I'm ready as well.
Ready as I can be.
Okay, I'm just gonna screenshot this. No, I can export it. I'll export it. Give me a moment to export this for your
Good.
map maker and send it
Oh,
into
yeah.
the chat. And with this exported, we will go ahead and get started. I will upload this for you all. Once it finishes downloading, it is taking quite a bit of time.
We'll
Well, did
get
you
there.
download it in HD?
Oh no.
Oh, dude, every single map I download and send y'all's in 4K.
Oh man.
Hell yeah! It's so fucking cold in here.
I love fourths.
I had to turn all of my graphics down to like minimal.
Rip.
I need to upgrade my computer.
We got map.
So you guys are in Telrook, which is down there in the bottom right. And you'll notice it's very
Yeah.
close to the Tower of Rage.
Oh, it is there. God damn. I figured it was.
That's why it was such a long trip.
Ah,
Am I in the right map? Should I be should we be at a fortress out with like a bunch of sunshine and shit?
This is their bastion. So I put this down so that people could see their health values. We'll be going to the tower shortly. You will need Tailspire if y'all are going to the Tower of Rage.
Okay.
Ellen.
Right now we're in Dawnwalker's Keep.
Yep, I haven't moved everyone yet.
It's like a motion.
So, you all take a short rest, and after about an hour, you all are feeling patched up and ready to make your way to the Tower of Rage. Alyosha takes the lead on this one and walks the party through Telrook, pointing out things that he can remember where he can. He points to a shop and he's like, that was my favorite pastry shop, but I don't remember how their pastries taste. And he's just kind of reminiscing as he walks through the city until eventually you all come to the far side of Telrook, where you pass by what looks like a large town hall type structure where they might have held a city government at one point. After passing by this structure, eventually you come straight behind it to a hill, which you follow downward to a small stream. It's very powerful as it flows out from the nearby lake that y'all have seen towards the lightless sea. And it looks like it would likely carry you away. Alyosha, with your nat 20 that you got earlier, I'll skip the need for y'all to do a skill challenge to find your way through this location, because somebody goes, I don't think we can get across that, and you go, no, I remember the way, and you go kind of downriver towards like a heavily rocky area where there's a lot of stalagmites, I think is what comes off the floor, and you kind of squeeze through a bunch of them and you come to a spot where someone has built a makeshift bridge, and the bridge is still there.
Amazing.
Where does it go?
Crosses the stream over towards the tower. You know that, for some reason this memory is clear to you, and maybe it's because it was important to the tavern business. You remember that a bunch of young dwarves, a bunch of kids who wanted to see the tower and could always, see it from across the stream, who wanted to get closer, built this bridge. And you eventually got the information as to where it was out of them by giving them free alcohol, even though they were underage.
He would never. He would never.
Make
Right,
quite a bit
it
of
would.
money off of it, though, knowing where it is.
Yep.
Come on, dude. This is the year like 1412. They don't have liquor licenses. I don't have to worry about that shit getting revoked. Or maybe I do. I don't know.
So you lead the party to this bridge, and you all make your way across over towards what is known as the Tower of Rage.
Hey,
After
Jared, I
about
have
an-
a question. How many
I have an
unbreakable
answer.
arrows have I thrown up since?
Oh
Uh,
god.
You threw up one this morning. Were you
Oh,
not
yes.
tracking them?
No.
It's one every
Because
morning.
you-
You're going to get one every
so
morning.
mine-
You're going to get, by the end of this, you're probably going to have 28 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
What do you want?
The cat
Wow.
wants what the cat wants.
Come on. You're
Could I open the Tower of
bumping up
Rage
against
map?
me.
Or is it too early?
It's currently too early.
Okay. Staring at it.
All right.
Behold, my friends, the Bashnia, the Tower of Rage.
As he says that, y'all come out from behind the stalagmites on the other side of this bridge, and you squeeze through to see a towering orange structure in the distance. Its top just barely out of view of Yulgrid's spear, putting it at a little over 120 feet tall. Or sorry, because it's a sphere, probably less than that, but I'm not doing the math. As you approach the structure, it suddenly and violently blinks out of existence, the area around it shaking with the force of its exit. And there's just kind of a foundation where it has left.
Are you sure that there was a tower there? I didn't see a tower there.
There was tower there for sure, but because you guys are so excited to go inside that thing, we're going to disappear visit. Maybe nobody knows that we were ever here. Who knows?
When does it come back?
In about 10 minutes. In about 10 minutes.
Can't always come back.
Does anyone do anything? He says in about 10 minutes. Does anyone do anything for 10 minutes? Or are y'all gonna wait?
I'm gonna walk
Um,
closer to where the base is, and I'm just gonna sit in front of it.
You're gonna sit
In
in front
front
of the
or like
base.
underneath wherever
Yeah,
you
yeah,
like
sit
on
in
the
front of the
base.
base. No, in front of the base.
All right.
I'm gonna start tying a
Alyosha,
rope to
this
a
makes
stalagmite.
you uncomfortable. How close he is to this thing.
It makes Michael uncomfortable. He goes, listen, little Dante, man. Maybe you don't want to be so close to that. You feel the shockwave when it disappears. What
Are
you
we
think
all in
about-
agreement that if Dante gets smushed, we're
I
okay?
mean, it's going to appear right in front of us, right here.
Dante's his own adult. He can do what
Why
he
would
wants.
we not be as close as possible so we can get in it as fast as possible before it disappears again?
Dante, have you ever heard of a rounding error?
Smart man. Smart man.
Has Yogurt ever heard
I've
of a
heard of
rounding
a
error?
I've heard of a rounding kick.
Usually,
I don't
was
know what this
educated-
rounding error is you're talking about.
I am a smart, educated man. Of course I know what a rounding error is.
Well, anybody want pastries? Babushka's recipe.
Guys,
Where did you even have time to make those?
Yeah, you get.
We have 10 minutes. I make fire. I do little. I make a fire.
You don't even have to make fire. I can produce fire.
Hey, well,
You
you're
are
over there at the
fire.
base of
I
the
am
tower, and
fire.
I'm not getting close. I'm not getting close to you right now because you're right next to where the.
All right. After
tower is
about
going
10 minutes, Alyosha has got the fire going, and it's roaring enough that he could bake some pastries on top of it. And you're like, yes, I can begin. And as you're saying that, there's like a rumbling, and you can feel the weave around you almost pull together, like very concentrated next to where Dante is sitting. Dante, your hairs stand on end, like everything is screaming, I should move.
is he gonna move?
this is more than a sensation. This is a warning.
There's a
Yeah,
survival
and-
instinct that kind of kicks in as a
move.
ranger, and you're like, I should move. I have a mechanic here for if someone stands too close to the tower when it reappears.
I am making
Oh, no.
a survival check currently to see if Dante will
Yeah, wisdom
decide
check.
to move. Oh, survival. He said survival
Survival is-
instinct. Survival.
Survival
is.
is a wisdom check.
That's a nat
Survival
one.
is-
I'm not moving.
He has the survival instinct of a
Okay,
rock.
so there is a.
I want to make sure to be watching when this happens.
After about 10 minutes, it reappears, once again shaking the foundations around you. Small rocks jump along the nearby ground as a good distance away as it settles into place. Dante, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, we're so good at those though.
Don't say things like that.
Oh, dirty 20. We're so fine.
Dirty 20 will succeed. You'll take half.
We'll take half.
Dante is sitting there, and he's about 10 feet from where it appears into place. And it kind of blinks into existence with sudden violence that, like, damages the surroundings. And a large chunk of rock flings up into Dante's direction. And Dante definitely jumps out of the way, but he still takes damage as he gets hit by these rocks. He will take... eight
I'm
damage.
imagining.
I'll take 8 damage.
Yep.
Just 8? Oh, come on, punish him more for that. I'm kidding.
No. If he had sat down on the foundations, it would have been significantly more damage.
Dante's reckless, but not stupid.
That's not
He takes 8 damage, 16 halved because he succeeded on the dex saving throw, and the shockwave of this thing re-existing puts out Alyosha's fire.
What the hell, man?
Looks
I kick
like
a
time.
rock. Piroshki going to waste.
Hey guys, the tower's back.
That it is.
I'm gonna walk inside.
Okay,
Anybody else
he's
with
going in.
Survival instinct following him.
He's just
What only
going
him?
in. He's just okay.
Dante,
This was the plan.
Dante, come back here. Hold on.
Guys, we don't know when it's going to leave again. We're supposed to go inside of it. This is what was planned.
Dante, brother, what's the rush, man? The tower has been here for 3,000 years. It's not going anywhere. Well, it is going somewhere, but it'll come back. No worries.
It is going somewhere, but it'll come back.
Exactly. So if y'all don't get here in time, y'all can just join me after when you're ready.
Why don't we
This is
time
good
the
experiment.
cycle?
It's best we
It's a very good experiment. If he come back,
No.
it's the tower. It's very good. It's safe. Let's just wait another 10 minutes, see what happens.
I think that's a good
Fly
idea.
a little further away, make you more piroshki.
Although I would prefer if one of the light circled people would come along with me. Just in case.
I cross my arms.
This is not
Yeah.
a good idea.
I point to Bandit.
I
Come
would say that
on,
we
Bandit.
all go in.
It's an experiment. You're a science man.
Well, he's asking for help.
Hypothesis.
Bandits
He's
have you ever
asking
heard of
for help.
Stopwall?
So yeah, or
I was about to say, he said, Bandit,
Bandit.
come help me.
Bandit's going.
You all look over at Bandit after Bandit initially was like, I'm not going in there. Dante goes, Bandit, come help me. And all of a sudden Bandit's like, guess I'm going. And then he, without
For the record,
even...
during my 10 minutes, I was tying a rope to one of the stalagmites, and I am kind of letting it go as I walk into the Tower of Rage.
Alright.
I mean,
It's not
we not
tied
just
to me. I am holding on to the rope.
inside.
I am not
You're
tied to the rope.
stupid I am going with.
Those of you going in, go to the Tower of Rage board, please.
Sure.
And if you haven't, if it's not obvious from the folder name, there's going to be a couple of these.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna open Tailspire.
I suppose I'll go in as well. Come on, you said it would be a fun time.
Okay, so we've got, it sounds like Leo's going in, Dante is at the door right now.
Are these going to be like the Sheikah towers, how we get like the complete map instead of walking around to fill them out?
You're thinking too much like a video game. Minadina said she's going in.
It's open world.
Bandits going in. I think that's the 4.
Everyone's going in, no?
I guess
Yeah,
everyone.
are you
Alright,
going in?
The Yogurt's going in.
I can't just leave you all to your own devices, because who knows what the fuck will happen.
Exactly.
Look, last time you left the
Bad
3
idea.
of us to our own devices, we came out relatively unscathed in the lab
Yogurt isn't
heist.
exactly the pinnacle of good decision making.
We were on the verge of becoming outlaws, and then the next time we were out.
Yeah, virtually unscathed.
That's
Our reputation took a little bit of a hit, but that's about it.
idea.
Reputation.
My reputation took a hit. Your reputation never mattered.
For the record, I am speaking out of character. I can't tell if you are in character or not.
I was thinking. I was thinking character.
Okay, no, I have a very distinct in-character voice. I only use it when I'm in character.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not
This is
using the
true.
voice, I'm not in character.
You do indeed have a very distinct.
Fortunate that we short rested.
Wish we long rested.
You said it's called.
That was the case.
It's
The
unscathed.
Tower
I'm
of
no
Rage.
longer Radiant Soul.
I know, I need to fix it.
And I won't be able to do that.
Oh no, we're not doing a long rest. I can't do that. Damn it.
Make sure you fix your HP values, people.
Damn it. Well, I don't know where I am. Oh, that's where I am.
Double click yourself.
Yeah, I was waiting for things to load in, and they were not loading in. And they weren't loading in because I wasn't actually looking at it.
Oh.
Fixed
That
it!
would do it.
Oh. Look at this tower. It reminds me of a steam stack on a seafaring vessel.
Do you know what
Smokestack.
else it reminds me of?
There's no world where
Are
this
you
ends up
gonna say
mattering.
something?
Alright. Dante, you should be in exploration mode, so you can go ahead and move yourself into the tower.
Cool, I can also move myself into the tower.
Ooh, there's a couch. I'm gonna go sit on it.
Okay.
What,
You
everyone
press
decides
into
they
an
should
old
look-
building,
I don't know.
the door creaking on it, the metal door creaking on its hinges as you swing it open. In front of you sits debris, old furniture, and a rotting scent, as if the place had been abandoned long before the darkness came through. You can see a semblance of a staircase rising up out of the debris, but it would take days to dig through the rubble in front of you.
Hmm.
Tragic.
Most
Guess we'll have to turn back.
What if we?
Can we not climb over the rubble?
I
It reaches
pulled
to
out
the
a
ceiling.
pickaxe.
Oh, you said it reaches to the ceiling. Huh.
You pull out a pickaxe, you gonna start mining?
Yeah, I'm just gonna start picking at it.
How long are you gonna pick for?
Ace.
It depends.
Does
Give
the
me a
ceiling
time.
look sturdy?
Ceiling looks sturdy, yes.
Okay. It's not gonna cave in
Um,
if it moves too much.
Does it look like there's any way? Can we investigate? Look.
Yeah, make me an
through if
investigation
there's
check.
a Thing. Make an investigation check. Says the person with no
Okay,
investigation.
I'll make an investigation check.
Natural 20.
Never
With a
mind.
natural 20, you immediately notice something very strange. The debris here is, it looks like collapsed debris, but you look at the ceiling above it and you can see through the rubble that the ceiling is definitely still there. This was placed here.
This was placed here. This isn't just normal debris. Somebody's done this intentionally.
So it's a puzzle.
So it's a puzzle.
Or someone's trying to keep us out.
That
Also, there's
Or
one-
keep something in.
Or
Why would they be keeping somebody in?
it is called the Tower of Rage.
I was gonna think of
Very clearly.
why do you want to keep something in?
Do I know what his corpse is? You said that people keep going into the Tower of Rage. Theoretically, there would be bodies here, people dying in this room.
There are no bodies.
I think that tells us something. Clearly, there's more to it than what we see.
Yes,
Let's
there's a
kinda
huge
walk through
wall
the
of rock and something beyond it. I'm sure there's more past it.
I
Leo,
touched the rubble to see
you-
if my hand passes through.
No, it does not pass through it.
It's
Leo,
actual rubble.
or made of rock. Is there anything you could do to, I don't know, manipulate the rock in any way?
This,
Who are you asking?
I don't think so.
Leo, the resident Earth Genasi.
Not like this. No.
Hmm.
Not something I have control over.
We've got about 10 minutes before it starts going. I pick up a rock and I start to move them.
Okay?
Are there any holes in the ceiling? I
One
knew
at
you
a
said it was
time.
sturdy, but are there any holes?
No holes in the ceiling. Okay, you pick up a rock and you start moving them. How long do you remove rocks for?
Until I can create a path, I'm going to say, come on, guys. What are you waiting for? You want to get in or not?
There doesn't appear to be anything like else in this room, is there? There's not like it's just this rubble.
There's a few bottles of which, when you sniff, smell like old alcohol that are like on the floor. There's some glass shards. You see some markings that look like people maybe hung out in here at one point. But nothing past that.
Hmm.
I'm not strong enough to move rocks, so
I'm not very strong either. But,
good luck.
Can
I'd
Oh,
suppose
I have
look
a
around
fun
all of this and
request.
see if there's anything.
What kind of rocks are these, Jared? Specifically?
They are. You want to make it like an investigation check, figure out what kind of rocks they are, or survival?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. A survival check. 22.
This is sandstone.
Sandstone.
Oh. Legend. Unless he's not.
Ugh. I don't think my my flame blade is around 1500 degrees Celsius to melt them. Fuck.
Can I just out of curiosity see what happens? I cast mending on one of the bits of rubble.
It gets really shiny.
Okay. Well, that didn't do anything.
Well,
Which
we've
was-
been in here quite a while. Do we wish to stay and see if it goes? Oh, he has a timer. Do we
I'm
wish
going to.
stay during that, or do we wish to leave?
It
I'm
has
going
been
to try a
5
burning
minutes.
hands.
It's going to take a
It has
long
been
time.
5 minutes. This door swings shut.
Oh, great.
Well,
I'm going to
now.
burning
try to open it.
hands attempt to melt some rocks in front of me.
It is your fire
Jared, I
is
had
not
the-
hot enough for that.
Does it cut through my rope, the door?
Yes.
I try to open the other door and just see what happens.
What one of the
you
other
can't
doors.
get it to open.
Okay.
Okay.
I
guess
cannot
we
vortex
move
warp
the
anyone
rocks
outside
for
of the doors,
nothing.
you guys.
Well,
Now we're really screwed.
No.
I suppose now we find out
one
where
way
this
through.
door goes.
I suppose
Yep.
we start trying to
Can
take
I
down
pick
this
up
rubble.
a rock and take it to one of these lit things and see what happens?
Unless somebody wishes
Yeah,
to try
you
to
take a
control the
rock
door.
over to the brazier and you hold it over the brazier. It becomes a hot rock.
Damn. Hot rock. Alright,
I'll
I
put
mean,
it
I'll
in
try
the
to help
brazier.
move things. I'll try to help move some of the rocks. I'll
How long
I'll
do
try to be
y'all move
smart about
rocks
it.
for?
I guess as long as it takes for the tower to do something interesting.
Hey,
I have a
Can
rock.
Can I try to open the door?
He tried
before
already.
we just...
He
tried it with
it
much.
wouldn't open.
Door?
Nobody's trying to pick
can-
it yet, but
Can I
Does
Is it
appear to be
locked?
it
snuff out these
won't
flames?
open. Yeah, you snuff out the flames.
Well, that did
Uh,
nothing.
Like, I'll investigate the door while they do the rock stuff.
Oh,
The door
he's
seems
saying
to have
something.
closed magically.
Can I try something, Jared?
Yeah.
I hear. I'm gonna say I hear not Bandit, Dante mumbling. I'm gonna sandstone, try and burn it, right?
Yep.
I think sand. I want to try and pour out my like little canteen of water on the box and see.
They're now wet sandstone.
Not wet sandstone. Fuck.
You need a little
yeah,
more force than
you
that.
inspect the door, and it is. It seems to have locked itself magically. It'll take more than a lockpick to get this open.
Lovely.
Well, we stuck in here with magic.
The great self-proclaimed Dawnwalkers defeated
look-
by the door.
just
saying
across
defeated?
this wall, is there anything interesting in it? On it, or is it just all sandstone rubble?
You find a couple marks on the wall where people had been scribbling. The years have worn them, but it looks like some of them were talking about the doors close themselves.
Question, why would the years have worn them?
Because this tower, as I said when you came in, smells as if it was abandoned long before the darkness came through.
Okay.
You have now been in here 8 minutes. A gold dust starts to pour through the rubble into the room with you.
I snort.
I'm sorry, what?
A golden
Oh.
dust starts
I'm
to pour
sorry,
through the rubble
what?
into this room with you.
I
Next
put
story time.
I get some
Gold
on my-
dust is from the last campaign.
Can I roll a history check to know like what this dust is? I feel like this story would have been told on the surface.
Sure.
I don't think-
Make
yeah, I think
that
it's-
happen.
No, wait,
You
it
would
was
all
the entire
remember
fucking
it.
world.
It was the whole world. You all would remember it.
Yeah.
So some
The only
of
person
you,
that wouldn't
those of you who
is-
are on the surface
Oh.
recognize. So everyone but Yogrid and Alyosha recognize this as time dust.
Oh fuck.
I collect some on my finger and just.
You pass your finger through it, and as your finger passes through it, it kind of disappears for a moment, and you feel as though you're brushing across different existences.
That feels really weird.
Thanks, Mortimer.
It has
Well,
been,
if we
well,
haven't
now-
been traveling through time already, we's about to travel a lot more through time.
It's been about 9 minutes and 30 seconds. The dust is very much filling the room.
I don't think we can do much to stop this, unfortunately.
I don't think we can.
10 minutes
Well.
has passed.
Well, then,
After 10 minutes,
I wish you all luck.
the dust on
I
the
got-
ground flashes, and you all feel yourselves suffer the effects of a spell you do not recognize. And when the light clears, the tower is clean, the furniture is organized and not disorderly, and the rubble is gone.
Well,
I'm not reorganizing the furniture because it's organized on the next floors.
I want to try the door. I want to try to leave.
The door is still locked.
What's the shot?
Is the
We see
dust still
out
here?
of these doors or no?
No.
Okay, so I couldn't actually
don't actually
vortex
have
warp us
access.
out.
there's.
So
Well, I suppose we go up.
the
This is gonna be a
tower-
puzzle.
Oh, I'm gonna be useless.
What is
Uh,
this? Can I look out this?
Hold
Can
on.
I actually see out this?
Move back down. Move back that way.
Moving
Back.
moved
No,
back.
you Leo went up the stairs already. He's here.
Hi, what's happening?
My PC's lagging. As you come up into
Oh,
this
no.
next room and you see large furniture that looks beyond your usual comprehension, looks to be of construction you do not recognize. 5 wolf-headed creatures rise up onto all fours, growling, each looking awkward in their given stance, as if their bodies were meant to walk on 2 legs instead of 4. They growl at Leo as he enters the room, and they look as if they intend to eat. Roll initiative.
Yay!
Huh?
Are these kill things?
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
See,
You think he's gonna give you a straight answer?
rolling high.
20, bro.
Yeah.
21.
7.
Yeah, the bed I got nacho.
I wonder if I
Where did it
have
go? Where did
another
it come
option
from?
for this.
Got
Let's see.
nacho.
Creatures. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
That's the sound they're all making.
Yeah, that's
I'm glad
that's
we're all
exactly.
growling at each other. I told my buddy that I'm doing D&D with an old college party, and he said, "That's a funny way to say furry sex roleplay."
So true, bestie.
Okay. We will
The
use.
growling doesn't help your case.
We will use.
not.
We will use
It's
these.
not in the slightest to
One.
help our case.
2,
Are these gonna be
3,
werewolves?
4.
They don't
That's
sound
what
like
it's gonna say,
werewolves.
but they do not look like werewolves.
They sound
Ah.
like kind of like gnolls, but not gnolls.
Yeah, they do sound like gnomes, don't they?
They
I'll be
are
right back.
still furry creatures. They are still wolf-shaped, but their bodies look like they were made to walk on 2 legs, but they are on all 4s.
If not
Good
wolf,
point.
then why wolf-shaped?
If not wolf, why not? Why wolf shaped?
Do they look
we will-
cute or do they look cool?
They look.
They look angry.
They look as if they are made for. They look as if they are made for combat, but they don't necessarily look like it's meant to be on all 4s. Which I'm gonna keep repeating because I am currently setting up the combat.
And are they
And
on
he
all
keeps
fours
asking.
or on two?
No, they are on all fours. Which
Are they on
I
all
don't have a
fours?
mini for. I don't have a
On
mini
all
for.
fours?
The girl
Did you
who
not
likes
have-
to pretend that she wants to be a horse.
No, I
Um,
think if you're actually turning into things with all fours, they're not just. Nice try,
Something, something werewolf.
who am I missing? I only have 5 people in the turn order, so one of y'all is not far enough up the stairs. It's Minadina.
No, I'm nowhere near
That's fine. Okay, let's do some initiative rolls for these creatures, and then y'all tell me what y'all got.
Sounds good.
That's a pretty neutral roll. Anybody above a 11?
Yes.
Yes.
All
21.
right, Dante's at a 21. Anybody above a 21?
Nope.
Who's
Nope.
above an 11?
I
Me.
am.
Me.
Okay, Ayosha, what do you have?
19.
19. Bandit, probably not a 19. I'm just gonna move on.
It's 20.
Oh,
Really?
Did I actually?
Yeah.
Okay, Bandit's above Ayosha.
I got 18 plus 2.
Anybody above a nat 20? Anybody above a nat 20? Okay, Leo, what do you have?
I have 16.
Anybody above a wait, you're above an 11. What the hell? Leo's above an 11.
I said I was above 11.
Okay, Yolgrid, what do you have?
7.
Renadina.
9!
Got our turn order. Alright, top of the round is these 2 guys, because we're doing some group initiatives, so I don't have to roll too many of them. And I will switch over to Tailspire.
2 big guys.
Okay, so... We'll change this. That's loud. All right. Top of the round. 2 of these creatures, which are not werewolves, but here, I'll rename them as I find them. Why did it just change the turn order again? Wait, why is one of them missing? Okay, cool. God bless.
Thought you were just eating a flower for a second. Not
I'm gonna rename them as they show up
Actually,
in
it's a
combat.
deer.
This creature is first to go as Leo comes up the stairs. Leo, you kind of have a moment to get off a good boy before he is already on top of you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And you put your shield up. And it will make... a bite and a claw attack on you.
Okay.
The bite, not high, but not low. 14. Assuming that misses.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. The claw is a math. 13.
That hits, because
So
my...
both connect. You take 8 damage, and then 4 damage.
Well,
You
total.
take 12 damage. And that is
That
the
is
first one.
not how I wanted to do that.
And then this guy will move up 30 and make 2 attacks as well. Because that's the next one. I'm going to rename him. That'll hit, because I know your AC now, and that'll hit. Oof.
Good thing I'm a healer.
Woof, am I right?
Oof, am I right?
I should have just kept these out. Gonna dump them in front of me. There it is. Okay, the first one you take 3 damage, and then the second one, the claws, you take 3. You take 5 damage. You took 2 bites here, And at first, you're like, these are werewolves. It's, you know, survival instinct kicks in, and you begin to worry about, like, lycanthropy. But as a cleric, you have experience with such a curse. And you know kind of what to look for in the bite mark. So shortly after they pull away from you, you look at your arm, and it doesn't look like a lycanthropy bite.
This is strange. They're not werewolves. They're something else. What? I'm not sure.
Dante,
Damn
you
that.
are at the bottom of the stairs, I think. Yeah, and
Yes.
you hear kind of
I get an.
Yep.
Oops,
You hear
go
the
ahead.
growling and the sound of, you know, Leo trying to defend himself, and you assume combat has begun with something up the stairs.
It is the first turn of combat, so I get an extra 10 feet of movement, and whenever I hit a target this turn, it takes an extra 1d8 damage. So.
Sick.
The bad thing is we're in an enclosed space, which means I really can't use my bow and arrow. As a free action, I will equip my hand axe.
Hey, the axes are coming out.
Uh-oh.
And then I will move up the stairs. Why is it not correct? Moving up the stairs
On.
to here.
Jax is laying against my laptop like it's a heating pad.
Hey,
Laying
why did you move
against
it?
the screen.
I will.
Why would you move it from her?
Dante, you're in the way of my shot.
That's fair. I can go with you.
Awesome.
Thinking. Because I have 3 attack actions on the first turn of combat. I'm going to lacerate as my first attack action. per
Attempt to
turn on-
inflict the bleeding condition, I think is what it is.
Yes. Yes. Slash at your target's vital points to make it bleed. So I will roll to hit. Does a 12 hit?
Yep.
Alright. It deals 11 slashing damage, and it is bleeding.
Do you remember what bleed does, or should I pull it up?
I can pull it up.
I was like, I think I made a like PDF for all of you.
You did.
So. Da, 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 da. If the target is a creature that's other than undead or construct, it must succeed in a DC 12 Constitution saving throw or lose 5 hit points at the start of each turn. That is what I found quickly on the internet.
Yeah, that's
But
not
you can,
the same.
you can double check. You can double check.
Yeah, and there's a specific one I sent you.
Okay.
Make it bleed. Bleeding. The creature suffers 1 additional hit die of slashing damage next time it is hit until it regains any amount of hit points or suffers slashing damage. So once
Okay.
you hit it again, you'll get extra damage.
Right, and then I can't use lacerate again until
You
long
can
rest.
use it again, but you have lost a honing point off your weapon. Once your weapon is out of honing points, you can no longer use a weapon action.
Oh.
You have 1 point of weapon wear. The hand axe can.
That's fair.
The hand axe actually only has 1 point of weapon wear, so
Yeah.
you are out of weapon wear.
And then I'll attempt to hit it 2 more times with the hand axe. for my 2 other actions. That's a nat 1.
Okay. Critical miss. What's the second
And
one?
that's a nat 20.
All right, that'll hit. So it is an additional hit die, so it does get crit bonuses. So this hit would do, what is it, 2d6?
1d6 slash.
The additional hit die from bleeding makes it 2d6. So you do 12 damage on the crit base plus your strength.
Yes, and then it takes an additional 1d8 damage
From
of its damage type from Dread Ambusher for my first turn.
So 20 damage base. What's your strength?
+2. Which is 15.
So 22 base. Give me 2d6 plus a d8.
2d. I'll just roll something. 2d6 plus d8.
So 22 base plus.
It didn't show up.
Plus.
A 1, a 5, and a 1.
Really?
7.
You got a 1, a 5, and a 1? Damn.
Yep.
All right. So 22 plus 7 is 29 damage, which is not anything to scoff at. So Leo, you kind of get bit into and slashed into at the top of these stairs, and you're like, oh shit, I'm in danger. And then Dante rushes up the stairs, puts a good blow into this thing, and it's like across its shoulder, and it starts bleeding pretty deeply, and it stumbles backwards. And when it stumbles backwards, he misses his next attack. And you're like, oof. But you know, that miss is pretty bad as he like kind of stumbles forward. But then out of the stumble, he like takes a big step and just lunges upward with the hand axe and cuts deep into this thing's armpit where he lacerated it. And its arm is just holding on by like sinew. It is.
I can also I don't have 2 of them, so 2-weapon fighting doesn't do anything. Never mind.
Bandit.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
One of them looks critically wounded.
Start
You're
moving
welcome.
upstairs, fairly confident that they're gonna hold the line.
Oh.
Fuck the.
I was
Everything
thinking
vanished.
about that. That's when combat turns into things.
Actually, no, I'm gonna keep moving up a little bit. Yeah, looks about good. And did you hit the one directly in front of you or the one in front of Leo?
The one directly in front of me.
Okay. I'll take a shot at the one directly in front of you. Assuming it would invoke no disadvantage because it's between 2 people. Sounds like
I don't know, are you a sharpshooter?
I'm not a sharpshooter.
No, well, I won't make you shoot with this ad or anything. You're fine.
Okay, fantastic. So, this will be my first shot. Does a 15 hit? I think it does because you said a 13
Yes.
does. Awesome. That's going to be 2d8 plus 5. 13.
Hanging on by a thread.
All right, I'm going to shoot it again. 15 again. This will be 1d8 plus 5.
It dies from the 5.
All right. Cool. Sick. And just to not be in the way of people, I will walk 5 feet backwards because I did not use all my movement quite yet.
Ayosha.
Oh.
Am I in line of sight for the werewolf right in front of what's his name?
The humanoid wolf? Yes.
I look at it and I like mockingly mimic the way its friend died. I cast Vicious Mockery on it.
It seems to have a strange level of understanding of your mockery.
So is that?
It's family people, right?
That means it's-
We're all like on the same page here.
Most definitely were.
It's a Wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
All right. Let me roll. That definitely fails, so it'll roll 2d4 and have disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Exactly. Yep. Should I roll damage?
I already
Oh,
rolled
already
it because I'm just moving fast.
As I just get the feeling we's
Leo.
executing terrorists.
I am going
Tourists
to
here.
Emboldening Bond those around me. Myself, Dante, and I don't see many.
I'm
Nay.
at the bottom of the stairs, very far
Always
away.
away.
Are you like underneath the sit? You are underneath.
You could do
the
Yulgrid.
stairs.
Good.
Yulgrid's pretty
I
close.
will choose Yulgrid. So the three of us are emboldened and bonded. We get a D4. It's attack, saves, and ability checks. But the additional thing is, if one of us takes damage, somebody else can teleport and take the damage for them. So, there we go. That is my main action. My bonus action shall be...
These things are kind of pitiful.
They are some, like, I don't think it's one casting, whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of where my head was at. Like,
I
I kind of don't
I
want to use
think-
more than a cantrip on these guys.
I think these are the former tourists. That's my theory.
I will just
Hopefully not turn into
pass.
werewolf.
Actually, I will move into the room behind him, and then pass.
All right. Dante,
Yep.
this one here
Mm-hmm.
comes forward to you, and it's going to make a bite and claw attack.
DC 16 or AC 16. Sorry.
That's a nat 20 on the
He
bite.
crit- Yeah. I was gonna say he crit, didn't he? just
And
looking at your game.
And a 19 on the claw.
Nice. So I'm
So-
gonna take a lot of damage.
This got hurt.
Or Yulgrid could take the damage.
I'm like on the stairs.
You can swap places.
8 plus
You
2
You can teleport
plus-
within 5 feet of him
You take 14
because of my emboldened
damage
bond.
from the bite. 14 damage as he chomps into your shoulder pretty hard. And then the claw is gonna do 6. So you take 20 damage total.
Ooh.
I look pretty bloody, actually. It's great.
Did you not heal from the... You were full health, right?
I went in at 38 HP because I took 8 from the tower.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so this one is going to move up 20, and then 5, 10. It can get to Leo. This one is going to have to dash. That's 15, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, so Leo, you're going to take a bite and claw attack once more.
Okay. Unless Yulgrid wants to take the damage and get right in between
That
the
will
three
hit
of them.
you. That will
Yulgrid
not
seems
hit you.
entirely uninterested in taking damage.
Does seem uninterested in taking damage.
Yeah, I don't think he has his interests here in saving you from this damage. You'll take the bite. That is off my table. That is not a lot. That is 3. You take 3 bite damage.
Okay.
Just a little nibble.
Medina.
I'm going to full action dash up the stairs.
Imagine you just like see
Alas.
Ayosha and Bandit be in your desk. Pushing us down.
And then bonus action summon my echo.
Am I move? Oh, I was about to say, am I moving you?
I'm
That's
getting
15
there.
feet to the stairs, and then 15 to get halfway up the stairs. So that's your movement, and then another gets you to the top of the stairs. You can move a little bit as well. You have another 15 feet of movement available if you want to move into the middle of the mall. Yep. And then,
Echo is gonna go right in front of Dante. I have made it!
Yogrid.
Can I? So I have a bonus to ability checks and damage rolls, right?
Yep.
Did I understand that correctly?
Yes.
Yes, but you only get to use it once.
Okay.
Once per
I'm gonna move up. Actually, I have reach. I'm gonna move up one thing, 5 feet. And I would like to try and reason with the wolf.
Okay.
Tell me what approach you're
We're all
taking.
even. Human, please understand us. We're not here to fight.
Make an animal handling check.
Fuck this animal.
What you think it was gonna be?
Human
I think
handling.
It was something that wasn't ready for your
Human
stat.
handling.
It's a plus. What's the thing from?
What's a D4?
Plus a D4. 13.
13. Your attempt at reasoning with these creatures evokes a look of reasoning, or a look of empathy in the creature's eyes, as if it doesn't exactly know what it's doing here or want to be doing this. Bandit, this response looks eerily familiar.
Oh god. Oh fuck. I'll think about what he thinks about this.
I don't want to attack this creature. We don't have to kill them.
Too late.
Lethal damage?
I'm ending my turn.
Okay,
Not gonna be long.
Dante.
What do I have in my backpack? Anything to help. Anything at all. Do they look like they're afraid of light?
No.
So, that's not where. Could I potentially try to tie the one up that's to my right with the rope that I have in my backpack?
We'll call it across 2 turns. If you can win a contested grapple check with this thing, you can start tying it up, and then a second contested grapple check will make it restrained.
Okay.
All right. Let's see it. That's pretty big. That beats a 4.
That would
So
be
you
the
manage
4.
to jump onto it and pin it to the ground as you wrestle this wolf creature to the ground. And, it's growling and chomping at you as you pin it down, and you kind of flip it over and begin to tie its arms together with your rope. You're doing this one here?
Yes.
Okay.
Up attack?
No, I'm moving him just so that I have more clarity. I know, don't worry, he's not going to take off attacks from me
Okay,
moving him.
cool.
Bandit! Bandit has realized what's going on with these creatures.
Yep. Okay, so Bandit did see the empathy in their eyes when Yogurt tried to talk to them.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to first, I'm going to quickly cut a piece of cloth off of my shirt, and enough of it that I can tie it fully around my head, and try to tuck it in as a mask. And then I am going to
Call that your bonus action.
Awesome. I am going to go up, and I am also going to try to reason with them
All
a
right.
little bit. I'm going to give it a solid chance. No, actually, I'm not going to do it from there. I'm going to do it from here. I will try to reason with them shortly, and then we'll see how lost of a cause they are. Wait, hold on. Think about whose yous are. Think about where you've been. Yours loved ones. Would they want to see you like this? Animal handling, I guess?
Yep.
I'm not very good at that, but we'll give it a shot. It's a 9.
It looks hungry.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna keep tying the mask. And I'm gonna start trying to make extras. And also back up a little bit.
All right.
We can try to reason with them, but I wouldn't spend too much time on it. Sometimes it's just too far gone. I was gonna say without adding any context.
Agreed. It's them or us. I enlarge Menadina. And then I use my bonus action to cast.
You're gonna have to move up to get line of sight on that.
Okay.
But I moved you.
Okay. Yep. I do that, and then I
Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah. Who here's a magic caster?
Leo, mostly.
Yep.
Oh, does
I cast
Leo have
Bardic
access to
I'm
calm
probably
emotions?
not gonna. I do, but that will be my only 3rd level slot because I do not have a 2nd level left.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I like to keep a 3rd level.
He's our only caster.
I am the only true spellcaster. Dante and
I can cast
Gilbert
spells.
will
I'm out of spell
spell,
slots.
kind of. Yeah.
And screw it. I give Bardic Inspiration to Menadina in case she needs to make any ability checks.
She can also use it on her attack roll.
Oh, can she?
Yes. Leo.
Did not know that. Is very useful.
It almost guarantees that your fighter lands a hit if you give them Bardic Inspiration.
I'm gonna just keep doing that. Well, as long as I have points.
You've been cornered, Leo.
Try. They are trying to reason with these things, and I can see that they're not like full werewolves. So fine, I will try to make peace. With
What's your
them.
alignment, Leo?
It is evil. It is evil. You are correct.
Evil? Did not know that.
Would I just?
You didn't know that.
None of them are like super hurt around me, are they?
No. Health pools are mostly full for all of them. There's one that's taken 5 damage.
That is a bonus action for me. Is that a bonus action? Because then I just do that and do. I forget Earth. Because I feel like it's. Is that right? I don't think that's right. Nurse of Stone. No, I don't remember why I have that. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I can cast that as a bonus action. Okay, so I can do an action, then cast that as a bonus action. That's good. I am going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. Is that what I want to do, or do I want to use? Yeah, I'm gonna just cast Cure Wounds on myself. I'm gonna be selfish here. So, Cure Wounds, 1st level on myself, and I think that's all I can do. I don't really have a bonus action that I can take right now.
All right.
Casting a spell. So, yeah. I'll get those numbies. Let's see, I remember what Cure Wounds is. I'm pretty sure it's just a D8. Plus my numbers.
Okay, this one is currently restrained. It's going to try to break out of Dante's grapple. Dante can test this strength check with either Dex or Strength. You need to beat a decent number here. You beat a
0 point.
Oh, baby.
0 point. All right, it gets a 16 and starts to shove you off. and then you quickly scramble back, like it elbows you, and you're kind of pushed back, and as it begins to push up, you kind of lunge forward and pin it back to the ground very quickly. And that'll be its turn, so use its turn to try to break out of your grapple. This one, as wolves do, both of these two... no, this one is gonna go after the current, weakest link, which will be 2 hits on Leo.
Lovely.
You take... Yikes. 9 from the bite. 8 from the claws.
Damn!
Damn.
This one is going to turn on... They have very good perception. Yeah, it's gonna turn on Mine instead of the Echo. 2 attack rolls on Mine. 16, Mine?
Yep, that meets.
Okay, and then 14. So you only take the bite, which will be 4.
Okay.
And then Mine, it's your turn.
Why did I tab out? To change my health. That's not how that works. I'm gonna look at Bandit and make eye contact and be like, so am I hitting them or not?
Oh, he's not looking at anyone right now. He is frantically making masks.
Okay.
There is not going to be any... You'll have to, like, say something to get his attention.
Bandit. Am I hitting them or not?
He looks up, like, briefly and realizes how little effect any of our attempts have been. Forgetting. The sooner we can get out of here, the better. Yes, kills him. Get rid of him.
Say less. And I will start smacking. I'll smack this one. That'll be my target.
Give me your 2 attack rolls, 3, or
It is a
you,
13 plus 7.
that'll hit.
And then I will great weapon.
The next attack, okay.
Oh, that's not happening. That's a fucking 2 plus 2.
That'll miss.
And then I got an unleash incarnation. So I guess I'll
hit
attack.
this one, it'll hit a different one.
That's fine. It'll hit whatever
This
one
guy.
Dante is not.
Yep. Okay. Roll that attack as well.
That's an at 20.
Okay. We gotta get you new dice.
I'm using a different die! I'm using this one! This one is not the same as the one from last week. The one from last week was this one.
Okay.
Imagine being told
Sounds
you
like
need
you
new
need to
die
give
because
her
you've rolled your
different table.
6th nat 20 in 2 sessions. Imagine.
Okay, give me the
That's
first
my
set of
4th,
damage,
not my
so
6th.
2d6 plus
That's
numbers
four
on the
last
first guy. 2d6 plus strength on the first guy.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Reroll
I
the
can
one.
reroll that one! Yay!
Okay, and then what's your
15
strength
damage.
modifier?
It's plus
4?
4, so.
Okay. 15 damage. And then your crit, 12 plus 2d6 plus 4. So just roll me 2d6. I'll go ahead and do the 16. Reroll both.
Over. Reroll some
Thanks.
2 6s.
One of
Oh.
them. So base
Almost.
16, and then another 8.
24.
Yikes.
I'm a threat.
What in the hell? Why?
No, the nat 20 had to make up for the fact that I rolled a fucking 2.
Alright. Yogurt. This one, this one looks critically, or looks bloody. This one here.
Is this still a reach of 10 feet? On the
Yes.
diagonal? I'm going to, as precisely as I can, make a swing at him, or I guess make 2. Because that's a 12.
That'll
No,
hit.
sorry, 7. What was the number that I had?
You had
8.
Okay, so does 15 hit?
Yes. Give me both rolls for the 2 attacks.
Okay, hold up. I gotta roll the other one. Okay, both attacks.
Yep, that'll also hit. Give me both damage rolls and tell me the total, because you've got a ton of shit going on.
Okay, 20 damage.
20
And 2
damage.
hits.
Looks critically wounded.
19, my bad. One of the things didn't roll as quickly as I thought it did.
Alright, 19 damage. Alright, this one has disadvantage on its next attack roll. It's going to make an attack roll, bite attack on Leo. 4 plus numbers will miss. The claw attack. 10 plus 2, 12.
Misses.
Leo manages, he's in the corner, he's feeling the pressure, he's just holding his shield up, and this thing's slamming into it, trying to get to him. Dante, make your attempt at tying this thing up. Contested athletics.
I don't like what the sound that just came out of your mouth.
That was probably a nat 20 right there.
That's a nat 20.
Yikes.
So you attempt to wrap the rope around this thing, and it just effortlessly breaks through, and you're gonna have to make another attempt on your next turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I already succeeded twice. It didn't break out all of it, right?
No. Bandit.
Okay. Do any of the ones around Leo look critically wounded, or have they not really been touched yet?
Untouched.
Shit. Leo, it's your turn next. Yeah, I know that was
Yosha's.
wounded.
Ayosha's next.
Yeah, I'm gonna first shoot the one that is critically wounded. Attempt to.
Okay.
18 will hit.
Give me damage.
2d8 plus 2d8 plus 5.
Good kill.
Ooh. 17.
You put a bullet through that one's head, and it collapses to the ground. With a
Great.
whimper.
No. I'm going to shoot the one whose back is to me, facing Leo.
Okay.
That'll hit.
Give me
1d8.
damage.
5. Sick. 13.
All right.
And I'm gonna say, Yogurts, if he takes another hit, you need to swap places with him. Do not let him go down.
I will try my best.
And end turn.
Ayosha.
Wait, hold on. So is the plan to not kill that one specifically, or just kill his little boss
Just
one?
focus on the other ones for now. Dante has
Dante's
the one.
tying one up.
Interesting. Okay, and he's tying
The
one
one
in
in
front
front of him.
directly in front of him. I take it.
Yeah, here, I'll do this.
This guy.
Both of them are prone because they're kind of wrestling around on the ground.
Okay, so there's that one. There's that one, and the remaining one. Has he taken any damage yet?
This one is damaged. This one is damaged as well. Both are damaged.
Okay. I'm gonna do this. If I make that one, the one right next to the telescope, run straight through all of us, can we all take a hit at it?
Leo would get an attack of opportunity. Menadina would get an attack of opportunity. Dante would not because he's occupied. Yogurt would, and you would.
I cast Puppet on it.
Okay, it's gonna make a Constitution saving throw. It got a 7. I'm assuming there's no world where that beats your DC.
Nope.
7, a 9. So yeah, which direction is it going in?
Right down the stairs, baby.
All right, so it's gonna move 5, 10,
Hurls itself down the stairs.
15, 20. It can't move in. It moves here, like where Bandit's at, in front of Bandit.
I mean, if I have any opportunity, Bandit's definitely gonna throw himself out of the way that he wants to be nowhere near it. Shit, he'll throw himself down the stairs too.
I throw it this way. I think it'll die before it gets here.
5, 10. Does Puppet allow you to make it jump down the stairs? Because it can't get through your
Nah.
grid. Okay, then the smartest thing would be for it to go 5, 10, 15, because he's prone, he can step over him. 20, 25, 30. That triggers an attack of opportunity from everyone, but Bandit. So Leo, let's make yours. Leo, you're up first.
16 to hit.
16 will hit. Give me damage. Up next is Minadina. Give me an attack of opportunity and tell me if it hits.
Woo!
It's 2.
2 damage from. Is it another nat 20?
No, it's a 4.
4 will miss. Yolgrid, you're
4
up.
plus 7. Doesn't 11 hit?
No.
Yeah, I figured.
Yoshi
That's
gets a
a
nat
hit.
20. Are you using your rapier? Your new one,
new?
Quill?
Yeah.
Okay, it does. Rapier damage, I think, is a d6, right?
Yes.
Does a d6 plus 5.
D6 plus 5. Okay.
So you get 6, 11 plus a d6. 11, so 12 damage.
Okay.
And then Yolgrid, I need your attack of opportunity.
Does a
Yes.
Yep. 2. Actually, that's not how that works. Ignore this. Ignore this. Ignore this.
Okay, so Yolgrid does 8 damage.
No. Cool. I do 8 damage.
Plus bonuses.
Oh, right. Plus 4. So I do 12 damage.
Looks critically wounded, but is still standing. Leo, you now have an out.
I do have an out.
Get out while you still can, bestie.
A few of us are pretty hurt, so I think it's time to just pop that, and I can run over to them. So that'll be fine. I'm gonna use Balm of Peace,
Alright.
and I'm just gonna heal everybody. Bop, 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 bop. And
Give everybody a
Also-
slap ass.
yeah, I'm just gonna run to here. That's fine.
What is the healing for everyone?
So everyone will heal. Da-da-da. That is still up. Balm of
It's gonna try to
Peace.
break out. Dante, contest this athletics.
You restore.
Yep.
This is great. It is 2d6.
Just roll the same for everyone.
Yep, that is the plan. So everyone
Dante,
can
you
see
succeed.
2d6. It is 2d6 plus 5, everyone. So it is
Ooh,
13.
that's good.
Everyone
13 to
rolls
everyone.
13.
Woo! I'm
This one is back in control of itself. It's going to come over here and start attempting to. Actually, no. It is going to jump down the stairs.
good for it.
So it falls.
Good for me.
To here. That's going to move up 1. And it is going to attack Bandit.
Goodbye.
Bye, old grid.
Oh, he said he had that.
Yeah, he said he had a
He said
meeting.
he had that.
Don't worry, he'll take his turn.
And undisclosed time. Mhm.
Bandit does a 17 hit on a bite attack.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Bandit does a dirty 20 hit on a claw attack. You take, from the bite, 10 damage. It's a pretty meaty chunk out of your shoulder.
This
From
is
the
great. It's happening
claw-
right after the healing.
Yep.
From
You're
the
welcome.
claw, you take 7.
Good
17 damage to Bandit.
Alright, let me update in game real quick.
Bandit's probably really happy about that one.
Oh boy, this is gonna. I don't even know how to roleplay this yet.
Manadina.
no.
Better start thinking.
Alright, I'm going to some math. This time, I'm going to lacerate.
All right, roll to hit. Mark off a weapon wear.
Does a 10 plus 7, 17
14 will
hit?
hit.
Oh, I was said 10 plus 7, but yep.
17 will hit.
Oh. It now has the condition bleeding.
What was your damage?
We're finding
6
out.
plus 4. You re-rolling the 2? Okay.
I hate it here.
Oh,
Minus 4, minus 5.
Minus an additional 4 for strength.
Yep.
And then I get a second attack. $23 to hit.
That'll hit. This does 3d6 plus 4.
Shit, here's 2 of them. Cool.
10. Now a d6 plus 4.
Plus 7, 17.
Looks critically wounded.
Fuck. I'm
Yogurt is going to make 2 attack rolls.
As he
That'll hit.
does.
And that'll hit. He can hit this one. He'll hit this one first. It looked like it was a d6 plus 2d4 for his first attack, and then a d6 and then 2d4 for the second attack. So 9 to this, 9 plus his numbers, which was 4, so 13. And then he finishes this off with the second blow. Dante.
Still tying him up.
Still tying him up.
Oh,
That'll do it.
this is athletics, right? Okay.
You pull his legs up closer to his arms, and you tie it all together, and he's kind of tied up completely and unable to move other than roll around. Bandit.
Yep.
Yep, he's panicking, so we're just gonna rifle.
Point blank range, so you're at disadvantage.
Yep.
If this hits and kills, there's a really cinematic choice you can have here for how he does it.
I think this hits 17.
17 will hit. Give me
The first
damage.
one hit.
Could kill. 2d8 plus 5.
Yep. Ooh, those are good numbers. 16.
Looks critically wounded.
I got another hit. I got another shot. Does a 12 hit?
12 will hit, and that kills. It had 1 HP. So
Hell yeah.
Bandit, it chomps into Bandit, and a look of panic falls over his face, and he quickly cocks back his rifle, loads two rounds, pulls it up, and just fires one into its chest. It stumbles down the stairs, and then he puts one through its head and finishes it off.
You're talking like him too.
'Cause I was
Finishes
thinking
it
about-
off.
Yeah, finishes it off, and then the last one is tied up, so I'll put y'all into exploration and change the music back.
Okay. Bandit's gonna finish making those masks. He's gonna walk around or jog around to each you. Puts this on. Puts this on. Puts this on. Puts this on.
What is
What's
this?
this
What
on?
is this? This mask?
Puts it on. It's a mask. Put it on
I
your
just
face. around
immediately
your mouth
put it
and
on
nose.
because I trust him.
I put it on because I don't know any better.
He's gonna immediately go into the
do that
corner.
as well.
He's gonna go somewhere, I
I'm-
guess here, where there's not any bodies around, and start like
Can
using
I
water to sanitize his shoulder
use
and wherever he
medicine
got.
to inspect these creatures, Jared?
Sure. Make a medicine check.
Is there actually
13.
cheese here, and can I
13?
steal it?
They
13.
are these creatures. What kind of medicine check? Are you like cutting them open? Are you doing an autopsy? You going all in on this?
Unfortunately, yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's what Leo would
So you start
to do.
cutting and looking, and these things are strange to you. They are.
Actually, I
as
have
you-
a D4 that I can use on that too.
As you cut into each of these things, one thing you notice as you have you've done autopsies before, and we'll say you do it to a couple of these creatures, is all of them are the thing that strikes you as odd as a cleric who's dealt with the dead before. All of their internal organs are almost replicas of each other.
Ooh. It's kind of cool.
Same
What do you mean by
size,
that?
no defects. They are all very similar, almost to the T.
Almost look as if they've been created. Odd. Bandit. What is going on? You seem to
Well,
know what these are, or something of that nature.
Created, I wouldn't call them. At least not from scratch, the ways I think you're insinuating. No, these used to be people. Livings, breathings, thinkings, lovings people. Or some kinds of sentient being. The facts there at this point now, as rabid as they are, there's virtually a lost cause. I thought I saw a glimmer of hope. Duergar tried talking to them, but I's already tried that. The odds are... It's virtually impossible to get one docile. It's not impossible outright, but it's no easy task. Dante's, I'd
Is this
implore you to tread lightly. The fact he's got the one tied up is good, but don't stay too close for too long. This is a sickness. Whereas
is
this
this not common lycanthropy?
no, it's not.
Is this a wheel of cheese, and can I steal it?
They're gone.
Yeah, that's a wheel of cheese.
Yes! I take it! Because I am feral for cheese.
This
I examined the pottery on these shelves over here. Is there anything interesting?
Yes, all of them are purposeful. They don't seem to be artistic pottery. Bobs and bits float in them, and as you look at them, they seem to be maybe alchemy ingredients.
Hey, Magic Man. Maybe these alchemy ingredients are cure for this, this sickness that causes wolf syndrome.
Wolf syndrome. I'm dead.
I want to, I'm gonna double mask up actually, but with
He's
that, I
double
want to,
masking.
I want
This
to
guy.
look at the one here. I want to figure out see if I can figure out what race it was beforehand, because I know from my experience there shouldn't be any physical transformations.
don't look too similar.
Yep.
Aside from being mildly more feral, but this is
You-
about what they were. Or should have been.
You take a look at the muscular structure, and you know that this creature seems to be very similar to the other Mawpox you've met in nature. The muscles are the same. It is just, it's humanoid, walks on two. It's just a wolf instead of a raccoon.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a Mawpox.
No, not that. This is a wolf.
Oh.
If any of you start making animal noises, you need to tell one of us as soon as possible is to guarantee your chance of surviving. And if I start making animal noises, I just want you to kill me. Kenzie's promised me that.
Yes.
You
If it will
are
bring you
an
peace.
animal. Don't you make animal noises?
If it comes to that, bandit, how would I proceed with your funeral?
Throw me's out somewhere and let's whatever's out in their nature take me.
That I can
Let's
do.
have a nice dinner afterwards.
I make note of that.
I suppose we
Stepping
see what we
away.
can do.
And continue sanitizing my shoulder.
Can I see anything through this telescope?
You look through this telescope into golden skies. Clouds that quickly breeze by.
Can I angle this down to try to see the landscape around us? Or is it looking at the sky?
It's looking at the sky exclusively.
Okay.
Oh my god, we can see the night sky?
What is this thing?
An orb of some sort.
Bandit, can you come take a look at this?
Yeah, 1 second.
It's got a hat on it.
Oh, come take a look at this. It's at least away from the rest of the things. Arcana or investigation? Trick question, it's the same bonus. I'm assuming you want me to make one of the two.
What are you doing with the hat? It's covering the orb for the most part. It's been kind of like pulled down over it.
I'll see if I can, like,
Tip it up?
not pick it up,
No, just like tip it up with like a stick.
telekinesis, move it a little bit.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
you pull it off.
Nothing happens with the orb when I do.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna separate them. I'm going to use another charge on my wand of magic detection.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of look at both of them individually, the orb and the hat.
Uh-oh.
It is. The magic you detect out of this thing is evocation magic.
The hat or the orb?
The orb. The hat is non-magical.
Can I walk up and take the hat?
Yep.
Sure. Can I make an Arcana check to try to get more information out of about the orb? Inspect it.
Runes or something on it?
The base is. The base around the orb has runes on it that you could try to read.
I'll give it a shot.
I'll cast guidance.
Sick! Come on, give me a new d20. I've been rolling the same 3. There we go. The gay one. Okay. 22.
22. You look over these runes. You can't exactly tell what they are, and for a moment you're kind of dumbfounded as to why that is. And then you realize these runes are written in a language you don't recognize. It is not your usual magic runic involvement of the weave. Whoever was using this orb had a understanding of magic either deeper than you or fundamentally different.
Well then.
Person who may have. And that would be Duergar's son.
Well, this is terrifying.
Who's Durak? Who is his son? What is that?
We'll tell you along the road. Let's hurry up and get up to the next place and get out of here as soon as we can.
I really want to take the orb.
I mean, I'm
What are
turned
they gonna
around. I'm
do?
not going to stop you if you try to.
I won't fucking stop you either. I'll
I
only
said
stop
return.
you if you start barking.
You said it's
Can I touch the ground with
evocation
some-
magic.
I did.
I see Bandit sanitizing himself, and I'm like, well, shit, I wrestled this thing. So I'm gonna pull out the bottle of
that you're
human
not even,
vodka,
like-
and I'm just gonna pour it on myself.
What? Waste of vodka, man. What are you doing?
Is not a waste of vodka if you knew
It would come out. It would come out really
slow.
slow, so you have a moment to try to take it from him. It would be like bubbling
well,
out. Blub, blub, blub,
I'm a
blub.
bit too far. I'm a bit too far away. I guess I'll. It is what it is.
Look, just because I'm partially made of fire doesn't mean I'm immune to diseases.
Wait a minute. You're.
You made the fire? What?
Yeah,
This is no time for poetry, man. Come on.
the
we
I am a
are-
fire
the bottle
genasi.
explodes. It jumps up it hits your head, jumps up the stream, and just shatters the bottle. You barely get any onto you.
well, if it shatters the bottle, it'll rain down on me.
As fire, but
Okay, I'm gonna
you're
go around
fine.
the
It's
other
not.
way.
It's not hot enough to do any damage to a fire genasi. So you just kind of get
Exactly.
fire onto you, and you're just kind of like. that
Which
counts,
is
I guess.
great because fire disinfects.
So what are y'all doing with this one that's tied up? You just leaving him?
Dante's, for what it's
Nasty,
worth,
nasty.
these can be domesticated if Zeus can get through to them. But
Hang
they
on.
ain't gonna return back to the ways they were.
I have really bad animal handling. I guess I can roll animal handling to try and like talk to it.
Right. Make an
I'll
animal
like
check.
I'll like go over and be like, hey, buddy, yes, look, I know we got off on the wrong foot. But you know, maybe you know the person you were is still in there somewhere. Maybe if I can just reach in there, connect with that person, you know, and I'll roll animal handling.
I still have those on me too. Ugh.
9.
It tries to bite your toe.
Well, he's a lost cause. I'll walk away.
I'm not gonna touch the orb.
Are you?
I'm not gonna.
Not
do
gonna
it.
touch the orb, Leo?
No, I've touched too many dangerous things lately. And I
Are
feel
you
like
calling
these
it done,
things have been
Dante?
stuck here, and they may have touched the orb to do so. So I'm not gonna chance it.
Can I try to discern what some of these potions are around on the alchemical wing here?
They aren't necessarily potions. You can try to discern the ingredients, but it's unlikely they'll be of too much use for you. If anything, the equipment would be of use if you had a way to return it somewhere safe.
Yeah, I guess I'll pocket whatever I can pocket.
Alright, you can add lab equipment. Alchemical lab equipment to your inventory.
So this thing is just sitting here.
Dante's, are you done with the
Tied
hog-tied
up.
one?
Yes, it's just sitting there tied up, struggling. It's clearly it's like the rope is digging into its flesh as it struggles against it. It is in pain.
Okay, Dante
No.
gave enough of a yes. I'm executing it from the stairs.
I was
Wait,
gonna
wait.
execute it.
No, don't execute.
Too late.
We take it and we make it touch the orb and we see what the orb does.
Fair enough.
Yous can move it.
Move the orb to it.
No.
Nope.
I am just a barkeep. Maybe you guys do this. I'm not strong enough for that. I step back safe distance.
Sure.
Once, goings twice.
Alright, let's try it.
Let's. have it
He's
touch the
quick.
orb.
I want to get out of here.
So we'll force it to touch the orb, Jared. What's gonna happen?
Hey, it is going to try to fight back and bite you as you pick it up. That'll miss.
Can I give him some bardic inspiration here?
Yeah, sure.
Who? Me?
Whoever's handling the werewolf.
Okay.
Okay.
suppose I am.
It almost nicks you, but it like bites into your arm guard, and it doesn't get a good enough grip into you to cut into your skin. You pull it over the orb. You touch it against the orb, and nothing happens to it.
Nothing happens to it. Does like
Great.
the orb look like it's been activated in any way, shape, or form?
No.
Great, and now I'm executing it.
I will put it down. I will execute it
All right, coup de
if Bandit
grace.
does not.
You raise your axe to finish
I
it
have a
off,
mace.
and you raise your mace to hit it in the head, and before your mace even comes down, you hear a crack, and a bullet passes through its temple, and it goes limp.
Second stories, third stories. Let's go.
I suppose I take the orb, Jared.
You take the orb. All right.
Take the orb.
I will
Take the orb.
You grab the orb,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing happens.
Okay.
If he started
Alright, let
barking,
me
I was
go
about to
first,
like
then.
just
I was
adjust aim.
I was immediately ready to remove curse.
Oh, Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
so I have an orb of something. Cool.
Sweet.
I guess we're
I
moving
will
up the
write
stairs
down
now.
I have an orb of something, and I will make my way up with
I'm leading the way, just in case.
Wasn't that worth it?
I'm still rinsing my wound out with whatever water I have left, frantically.
Oh, this is cozy, man. Look at this. Nice little pots.
The door is locked as you try to open it.
My
gotta
magic
describe the
thing
door.
was okay.
I was gonna be like, I will just fucking break the damn door.
Could
Be a
an
little more
option.
elegant
Give
than
me a
that.
second.
Elegant. Have you met me?
Yeah, the epitome of grace.
That's a. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a lot of clocks.
Yeah.
All right.
This is a
Before
likeable
you
fuckery.
stands one of the most complex-looking doors you have ever seen. A series of profoundly complicated locks covers an otherwise fragile-looking door. You see patterns of arcane runes, complex logarithmic patterns, matrices of spellcraft and incantation, incomprehensible blocks of glowing text, each covering some kind of locking mechanism. There are a total of 4 locking mechanisms.
Oh, cool.
I still have my wand of detect magic going. Do I?
A bunch of different kinds of magic. There are an immense amount.
This just makes me want to say, I'm just gonna open the door and see if it does.
No, we've
This
learned our
gives off.
lessons.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
like
but it looks overly
hold-
complex.
I'm gonna hold the wand to it and the thing lights up
Like a Christmas
like
like
a
a-
gamma.
yeah, like a Christmas tree, and I'm gonna say, whatever's you wanna do.
So you said it just looks super, super complex.
Yep.
Is there any way we can discern what any of the locking mechanisms do they appear to be on? I'm assuming they are.
They are all on.
Can I make an attempt to start to turn some of them off?
How so?
Is this where I just cast the spell magic and say ha
If
ha
he's
ha?
touching it, I'm stepping back.
No.
That's my
don't
only.
really
That's
know.
my only 3rd level spell. That's my problem
Yeah,
here.
that's why I'm like, eh. Can I take this vase?
Is there anything else in the room before I just immediately touch the door to try to turn stuff off?
A bunch of vases that look decorational.
Cool.
Or sorry, not decorational. They all have purpose. They have liquids and grains in them as if they're used for storing.
None of them are magic.
Lovely.
None of the vases are magic.
So you just said that it's a super complex lock, and
Yeah.
you've given us no additional details to each lock.
The
At least
first
not yet.
lock is a complex logarithmic sequence. The second lock is a series of arcane formulas. The third lock is a fiendishly multi-layered word cipher. The fourth lock is incomprehensible. It's a sigil that you can't find the words for and seems to be both arcane, divine, aberrant, and mathematical all at once.
I'm gonna try to fucking open the door.
No, I have an
already
idea.
Tried that. It did not work.
The fourth one is the
I
answers
will
to
at-
the other three.
No.
What the fuck do you mean no?
I don't know.
No, he listed 3 different types.
Yeah,
There are
you're
3
right.
other locks.
You're right.
Is anyone standing in front of the door right now?
No.
Currently, no.
I'm gonna run and try and just bash the door open.
Okay, make me an attack roll.
The Dante approach. you have a D4.
I do have a D4, if that matters.
What's your total right now?
To attack.
This is a strength-based dashing check.
He has a 7.
I have 4, 5. I have 7.
7 will hit. Don't roll damage. It feels like your blow is immediately absorbed by the magic at the door. But in this transaction, you gain something. You feel your intelligence increase by 2.
Huh?
That's so fucking
And I
funny.
invite all players, as this process continues, to please roleplay your intelligence increasing.
That's hilarious.
No.
Dante's intelligence increased by 2.
Oh no.
Yeah, things make
You'll
sense.
right.
I'm unlocking the power of the mind.
Okay.
Did everyone? Oh no, it's just Dante.
That
Okay.
seemed to not work.
He's smart enough to figure that out. That's a clear indication his intelligence went up.
Ah.
I suppose it did.
Well,
I'm
obviously
I'm
it
going to
didn't.
touch the door to try to figure out, I suppose, the rune puzzle is
Dante
what I
ran
would
the fuck
immediately
out of
try
the
to
thing.
figure
We're
out.
starting with the rune puzzle, so is that the
That's the third one, the word.
Second
word
one.
word
thing?
cipher? The fiendish
Yeah.
multi-layered word cipher.
Yeah, I'd try to solve that.
Hey, make me a intelligence-based history check.
Ooh.
Ooh, I will fail this.
Probably.
All history checks are
8.
intelligence
You
based.
failed this by more than 20. So you take.
Wait, I have a D4. Hold on, I have a D4.
Okay,
Plus 4, so 12.
12. You didn't fail it by more than 20. So.
I'm not gonna screw myself yet.
Nothing happens, but you can tell it is very complex and way above your current potential.
I go
Yeah,
up to the door
yeah,
that's like
so-
a combination of magic runes, like mathematical, logarithmic, fucking.
Okay,
all
the
that
complex
shit.
logarithmic sequence.
I take out my lute, or my flute, and I try to play it as music to unlock the door.
Sure, make me. We'll call this one the arcane formulas. Make me a Arcana check.
All right.
They're all intelligence checks, guys. I wonder what this puzzle is. Our characters don't know. Yet.
I got a
20.
natural 20, so that means that I
Okay.
get a. Do I roll
Natural
again?
20. What's your Arcana bonus?
+1.
+1. So I got rid of the roll again rule, but +1 plus. That lock clicks open. And with a nat 20, your intelligence increases by 2 again. Or your intelligence increases by 2.
Все знаю. Ah.
You said my intelligence is by 2.
You alright, Ayosha.
I'm gonna give the
My
cipher
mind-
one an attempt
my
because I've
mind
been
is
dealing
expanding.
with ciphers.
Make a history check.
Can I get guidance?
Sure, have guidance.
History check. Why it's history on a cipher? Who the fuck knows?
You're deciphering an
You have
ancient
to
cipher.
you have to use all of your tools. So like you gotta
Oh, this
remember all
is
the
a
stuff that you've
history check,
learned.
not a.
Yes.
I got 18.
You didn't fail it by
Yeah.
more than 20, you don't pop it open, but you don't suffer any consequences. Did I just lose connection?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
For both you and Elena. I think
Oh,
Elena's
back.
still on.
Aaron's back.
You're
I'm
back.
That was a
Elena's
Discord.
Elena's
back.
on.
Elena,
Yeah.
would you wave at us, or are you just distracted by your phone?
This is a Discord
Oh,
issue.
she
Oh,
just on
no.
the phone.
I
Yeah,
think
that wasn't
so.
even our internet, because I was still connected. Bandit,
Mhm.
I'm
Here's
gonna have to
Mila.
go clip
Mila.
that. Bandit was hitting us with his camera had frozen, and he was like this. It looked very inappropriate.
Nice.
Go get a clip of that one.
Oh,
Great.
and Elena's back.
Flip it,
We're
chat.
Yay, I'm back.
So
What is
somebody
the other-
else needs to hit this door.
I'll try the last one, I guess.
The unspeakable sigil.
Yeah, why not?
All right, give me a Arcana, History, or Investigation check.
Fuck yes, that's what I need. Arcana, I'll do investigation. I'm gonna assume it's guidanced.
Yeah.
Alright, please. I'm just gonna roll the d20 first. I'm gonna roll a different d20 first. I'm gonna roll a whole new d20. Yeah, let's do this one. Never mind, not gonna work.
Where's it
But
roll?
I will. I know. I gotta see if it's more than 20. Oh, fuck, this is bad. 13.
13. You fail by more than 20. You take
Great.
you take 11 points of force damage as the force of your stupidity strikes back into you from the door.
This is great. Okay. Up to someone else. For now.
Oh, and your intelligence decreases by 2.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, wait. Can I just be casting Bardic Inspiration on everybody?
You'll run out.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, I mean,
I'm
these are
gonna
ability
look at
checks. Does anything-
the one that specifically does history.
Okay.
I'll just be casting guidance.
I
on
have an
everyone.
idea. Not a very good
You
one,
try
but
to do stuff.
Guys, it's another nat 20, I bet. Is it a nat 1?
It's a nat 1.
Okay, the history one is the word cipher. Roll a d4 because it's gonna matter.
Ooh. Okay, I got a 4
What's your history bonus?
plus 6, so
10?
11.
11. You did not fail by more than 20.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot the history one.
As you put a bullet into the history one, you feel your intelligence increase by 2.
I'm gonna do it again.
You feel your intelligence increase by 2.
I'm gonna do this a couple more times before I start looking back at it again.
I again, in, how many times are you gonna do it?
I'll say 3 more
20.
times.
Okay, your intelligence has increased by a total of 10.
I'll say plus 10. Alright, and now I'm gonna try to solve the history one.
Okay, and again, I invite you to roleplay what Bandit would be like with a plus 10, an extra 10 points in intelligence.
Alright, he fucking Zakophanas is the symbols like floating around his head. He's calling on every single book on ciphers he's read before. He remembers them all perfectly.
Alright, make me a history check.
He is divining the languages. Alright, plus 10, so my history is plus 5, or no.
Whatever your current bonus is, plus 5.
Yeah. Alright. 25.
25 is still not enough. You don't lose any intelligence, but you aren't able to decipher the complex markings of this multi-layered word cipher.
All right, I'm gonna shoot it 10 more times, or not 10 more,
Alright.
5 more times.
5 more times, you get another 10 intelligence.
We're at plus 20.
Bandit, are you... Bandit, what is going on with you, man? You don't look right. You don't look like yourself.
I'm gonna look back. I've seen to the ends of the universe. I know where every atom in this room is right now.
Your intelligence is 30, dude. Calm down.
30's really bad, like really fucking good.
Listen, that's like Einstein. Einstein doesn't know where
No, it's
all the
not.
atoms
Einstein is like a 20 or 22.
Dante's just gonna think to himself, I wonder, is he about to start making them animal noises?
What's my bonus right now?
You've gotten a total
many?
of plus. You've hit it a total of 10 times.
So plus
So
5
you're at a
minimum.
plus 10 because each one gives you a plus 1. So you're at a plus 10 on top of what your current bonus is.
Well, I didn't roll great, so it's only a 21.
Still not enough. You look over this door. You feel like you
Not
should be
even-
able to solve this, but frustratingly enough, you can't get through it.
Not even with guidance?
Everyone's backs up. Well, I rolled a 7, and then I rolled a 4 on the guidance, and I'm going to shoot it like a good 20 or 30 more times.
Okay.
He's
we'll
smart
say-
enough to know what's going on.
dude.
We'll say you shoot it 30 more times. You get another plus 60 to intelligence.
Okay, now you know where the atoms.
Do I need to
You have
roll for it still?
transcended- you have. You should be rolling to hit, but you have a plus 5 to hit, so you're gonna hit every time. The door has an AC of 5.
I have a plus 8 to hit.
So you now have an intelligence of 90.
Plus 45, plus 45. So I guess it's a plus a lot more to hit, actually. And the damage is a hell of a lot more, too. These shots are rattling the whole building. I'm doing 45 damage plus on each hit. Do I roll for these still to solve?
Yeah, because you could nat 1. So starting
Alright.
with the logarithmic sequence, as you have now transcended mortal knowledge,
Wouldn't it be a bumbling success?
there are rules for a nat 1 in here.
Okay.
Oh no.
It was a nat 1.
I'm glad I came back to this.
Alright, with a nat 1, your intelligence collapses back on you. And you take
What
half
is
of
it?
your bonus of damage. You have plus, you're at 90. You're at plus 70 right now. You take 35 points of damage.
I'm down.
Oh my god!
As your brain
that's
can
a
no longer
fun
keep up with the
mechanic.
bonus. And
I'm
the
feeling it.
intelligence collapses back on you. As you
I
rattle
will
back down to
immediately
your normal intelligence.
cast
And the
Cure
feeling of
Wounds.
the collapse of this knowledge just causes you to take 35 psychic damage.
I should have looked at my cipher that's still on my whiteboard before I did this.
I was
Casting
hoping you would
Cure
do that. I was like, he
Wounds.
can solve the cipher right here. So you
I
get
know.
down, and then you get Cure Wounds, you're back up for however much.
Alright.
It is 13 that you are healed for.
Okay. You know, I feel
There's
like
blood coming out of your nose and ear as you get back up, and there's almost that effect of like when you have food that's so good that when you go back to normal food, it's like kind of gross.
all right. Well, I know how to solve it now, so I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to make.
He gets up and just starts shooting the door again.
I'm gonna shoot the door again, and I am going to look at the cipher because he is smart and would know. Hold on, I am seeing all of eternity right now. Let's just read this thing and figure it the fuck out, and then we
Okay,
move
so
on.
you put how many rounds into the door?
I'm putting another 40 rounds in the door.
Okay, so you got plus 80 to intelligence. So you're at 100 because your base is 20. And
Well,
you
hold on.
look
I'm
at-
gonna be smart. Hold on. I'm gonna do enough such that if I collapse in on myself again, I don't die.
And do the math.
Okay, we'll do the math. The math has been done. If this is anything but a 1, it's a success.
Okay, hold on. I gotta send you because you're looking over your cipher and it's not that complex. He would solve it immediately. I'll just tell you what kind of cipher it is, and for once, I'll let you go decipher this. You can either do it by hand or you can go decipher it online.
I'll try to do it by hand.
You look at the cipher and you immediately recognize it as a spiral encryption clockwise, starting from the right, going outward.
Spiral encryption clockwise from the right.
Start
I have
by
never.
right, outward. It is a spiral encryption.
I have never heard of a spiral encryption.
It is a translation cipher.
You mean transmutation?
Or no, whatever. You roll your dice for the first lock.
Yeah.
One of them's already been done. You only need to get 3 of these.
I need to not roll an @1 3 times. And
It's
this
funny
die
that
should actually
Tyler
just be in
is the
jail.
one that has to do this because this is the king of nat ones we're talking about.
This is true.
Fine,
This is
I'm
true.
gonna find a new die in here.
You should just roll in Tailspire.
No.
We've done this before. We've done this before where we went, you should roll in Tailspire, and then he nat 1'd in Tailspire.
Yeah, the chances of it happening again are so low, Tyler.
They're approximately 1 in 20.
Approximately 5%.
Alright, Jared, I'm going to roll 3 at a time. Pink first, light blue second, hybrid third. So if any of these are an @1, we'll know which or how many I got.
Alright, make your rolls.
How many?
2 successes, the last one's a 1.
So you get through the first 2 locks?
I cast
Yes.
Cure Wounds
You get through
again.
you get through the first 2 locks, and then you get onto the last one, and you feel your intelligence slip away, and you take whatever that damage is.
You guys ever seen that? Yeah, negative 47.
Negative 47.
What would have been negative? What would have been negative 47?
And I heal you for 8.
Great, and we're gonna do it again.
Please don't do all of this.
So the last
Alright.
one's a DC 35.
Please.
I can get up to plus 55 without killing myself on a failure.
You know what? While
only need to get
on the ground, while he's on the ground, I'm gonna attempt to do this instead.
Okay.
I see
you
what
hitting
he's
the door?
doing. I'm gonna hit the door.
Quack,
Alright,
quack, quack,
you
quack,
feel
quack,
your
quack,
intelligence
quack.
increase for each blow. You hit it.
So-
How many times do you hit it?
How much do you want to increase yourself by? You've been told the DC. 40. Fair enough.
So you hit it 40. You hit it 40 times. You now have an intelligence of whatever your base is plus 80.
Great. Which is just +1. Alright, so now we're gonna roll. To
This is
see
the
if we
smartest Dante's ever been.
What did you mean by from the right?
That's just what the cipher encryption guide that I was following said. Start
can...
by
Ooh,
right,
baby,
outward, clockwise.
let's not nat 1.
Oh no.
8. You pop the last one open, and the door opens. And in that moment, everyone who has an intelligence bonus from this door loses it. You feel yourself reduced back to your normal state.
What about if you had a debuff? Does it go back?
Yeah.
He said yes.
Yeah, everyone's back
I-
to their base intelligence.
Damn it, I'm not gonna do plus
Right.
40 on a hit.
Is the time the same on every clock?
I'm gonna
No.
shoot the door enough times that I can one-shot to everyone in the party.
We've opened a
Those
room of
exact-
claws.
Wait, we're at the top of the tower, by the looks of it.
Nah, we're not even close.
You're right, but there's no staircase.
How the fuck do you?
All right. Hold on. You come up into a room of incessant ticking. Clocks line the wall, each ticking at a different rate, all hands in different places. Papers are all over the floors, most full of runic formulae clearly understood by someone with deep arcane knowledge that is profound, complex, and unknowable. An uncomfortable set of furniture touches off the coldness of this space.
I come around to this holy fire over here, and I touch it.
Alyosha reaches his hand into this glowing section of this table and disappears.
Alright. I guess, does anyone, like, even see that?
It doesn't look like it. You reappear
Okay.
where I've placed you.
Nope, I didn't hear it. I was drawing. What the fuck is a spiral site? Whatever. Do it later.
Dante's just gonna go over to this table and look at these what look to be books.
Bandit is sad.
I touch the fire again. And I call, like, when I reappear back down, I go, "Hey guys, I think I found the staircase."
Does he reappear back down?
Yeah,
You touch the fire again and you reappear back down.
I found the staircase over here.
Where's over here?
As you look through the pieces of paper, you find one that is, you find a sheet of paper that isn't runic formula. Unfortunately, the language it's written in is indecipherable to you.
Is it
I tear the piece of paper and I put it in my cloak.
Okay.
And then I'll go over to where they were.
Jared, do I detect magic over here on any
Fire?
of these thingies?
Yeah, the pile of light.
Just that?
Yep.
Okay. Up we go.
Wait, where's the staircase?
It's magic.
Oh, you touch that and then it takes you up?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to teleportation.
Alright. Where am I? Is this a
Do I have
temporary place or
everyone?
we get
I'm
put on the
missing
roof?
Yulgrid. I don't know where he is,
Yeah,
but I'm missing Yulgrid.
He's on the floor below still.
Yeah, he's also not here, so that makes some sense. And we're missing Yulgrid currently.
Okay. You come up into the next floor, and you immediately notice there are, creeping up the walls of this room, just tendrils of darkness similar to the ones you saw in the theater that are not dispelled by the aura of Yulgrid's crystal.
I don't like this.
I don't think you're supposed to. Is the way up and blocked?
Nope.
you want me to
I
leave?
will walk up. I suppose.
I would be very
You want to be the
cautious.
front of this?
I'll be fine. Can I just
in
start
the
going up
Famous last words.
Yep.
slowly,
I'll go
perceptibly?
behind him though.
Dante's just gonna chill at the base until they give the all clear.
Is there anything going on so far?
The tendrils are getting thicker as they go up the walls, and they're kind of starting to intertwine and sort of take over the wall space.
Do these feel like they're, well, I suppose, do they give off the same energy as those earlier tendrils? They're just,
Yes.
or they just appear? Okay. Well, I'll continue up until you tell me I can't.
I'm gonna be over here with Bandit's following him. I'm gonna be over here with Ayosha and be
You
like,
said we're going. Sorry, I was trying to figure out how spiral things
Okay.
work. What are we doing? We're going up.
Or
They were
three,
going up.
What's
You
up
could-
with
you could follow.
4-3?
Ah,
I'm gonna stand
I
here, and
fell.
you're
I am
So
going to
all the
go
way
up
down.
because I'm
Stairs
trying to
are
get in and
starting
out.
to be a little covered, but you can find clear footing through.
I follow him.
Covered by
Okay.
what?
What
I'm
is
supposed
going
to
on?
follow up,
Darkness.
and I
Oh.
let my fucking thing
Yes, darkness.
fell, so here I am.
Did you canonically fall down the stairs?
No.
Does anyone want to touch a crystal to the darkness?
No.
Everyone else is following.
Do I see
assume
any
Yogurt's
difference in the
following, which
darkness
means
when I
I
move
should.
mine closer? Like, does it start to repel a little bit?
No.
Not at all.
Gives no cares. So, on this third level, am I clear to just continue up, or is this gotten to the point where it is too difficult?
You can still continue up.
Continue, I shall.
I will be following right after you, but I'm bad at moving my character, so
Yeah, movement is hard.
What
We're
is
gonna
going
pretend like I'm
on
following
up
you.
here?
As you get up to the top floor, two pillars of dark rise up around a gate, which has a semblance of gold dust covering it, but it seems to have been turned off. In the middle of the dust is a cocoon of darkness that's clearly wrapped around something, and the tendrils have reached onto and latched onto and held in place. At the top of the gate is a single word: truth.
Fucking hell. Okay,
Kind of reminds me
are
of it
these
of a- an
desks
kind
actually
of a-
here, and is there anything I can look at?
There are still desks here.
Is there papers? Is there writing that are legible? Assuming
There-
no.
I swear I wrote something for this. I'm trying to remember where I wrote it.
Because you told me something earlier, and now I'm like, well, shit.
I don't know what I told you earlier.
Truth and darkness.
What?
I recalled like truth and darkness or something like that.
Oh yeah, this happened. The same word was in the was in the theater.
Yep. I don't like this.
Where did I write it? That's a good question.
Wonderful question indeed.
For some reason, it's not here, which is where it should be. Maybe I put it in here. Yes. You find a note. It says, it's hastily written.
Mm-hmm.
This is... Okay, you find a hastily written note. It says... I'm gonna type this out because apparently I did not... I have the, like, bits that I wrote for, like, what this should say, but apparently I must have lost my info. Like, it's just not here.
Mm-hmm. That's a rip. This doesn't terrify me at all. Just a cocoon of darkness. Is there anything else, if you're just looking for this, is there anything else that you can divulge as we're looking around?
Yeah, we'll say not only is there this cocoon, But it was clearly an attempt at ensuring whatever in this cocoon was eliminated, as there's also, through this cocoon, there are shards of darkness similar to the ones that were in the throats of the guards that you found, just through it in multiple places.
This immediately makes me think, oh, they don't like whatever this is. Oh, welcome back.
Thank you for joining us.
Yep. Don't know what that was. Little outage of internet. Sorry if we already mentioned this, but just out of curiosity, what do I see below? Because the tower blinks in and out of existence.
Below is a field of golden dust stretching in all directions.
Heard Jeff.
Um,
So, truth, you said? That's what's inscribed here?
yes.
Up. Just like in the theater.
I think this is just like that Adventure Time episode. So I take out my guitar, and I start.
All right. Do you want me to read this out loud or just send it to you?
Read it out loud.
Send it to me.
You want me to send it to you?
I want you to send it to me.
So you're reading something inscribed on the thing here, or you're reading a note you found?
I'm reading a note.
Okay. What are these other doohickeys? When you're done saying the name.
Because
I need to look at
currently
something. Hold
Leo
on.
has a very set plan.
What does that mean?
Exactly.
Listen, Leo, whatever you want to do as a player, I understand. Just like give me at least a session's notice if I need to make a new character, okay? It's fine. I understand the roleplay. It's fine. I get it. Just I want a week to prepare.
I might
Valid.
need to make a new
I'm
character.
step
That's
up
the
with you.
thing. It's not you guys.
Oh.
I'm not planning on killing anyone. Yet.
No, but I still want notice if you're killing yourself. Like,
Oh,
If you're doing
I
that,
don't
get no notice whatsoever. Just do
yeah,
it.
no, there's no notice for that.
Yeah, exactly. Great. Same page.
There's zero notice. So, Lena.
well, if that man dies, his trust is already low enough right now with
Mhm.
Menadina, according to my little spreadsheet. So,
I will say this. Given that, I'm going to do something very interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you now.
her trust,
happens.
your trust is on like a scale of 1 to 10. It's a 5,
I was like going really
Okay.
fast.
which is the lowest of the party right now.
You're good. You're good. That's totally valid. Leo is a sketchy fucker.
Leo is a sketchy fucker. Ah!
I'm
This
still
is-
waiting.
We need sketchy
We'll see.
fuckers in the party. Makes things interesting.
It does make things
I
interesting.
like not knowing everyone's motives.
We don't even know what. Oh, goodbye.
Somebody
Leo should just
muted
kill
off the
himself.
tower.
You were supposed to give us a session warning.
I'm looking for your DMs, man. There we go.
Do I need to send you something?
No, I sent it to you.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Nuzzles your crotch.
Oh,
Why are we so way back to campaign 1,
And
session
then
1?
Leo,
Because I saw an
the-
opportunity.
Leo, the
grab me is so
mentioned
funny.
formula is has like a like one of the tendrils has broken off from the rest that went towards the gate and clearly struck straight through that formula so that it could not be read.
Oh.
Wild.
Okay.
Did anyone try walking through this?
This has not changed what Leo's plan is to
You still
what he wants
seem-
to do.
Baffled by
Oh
it.
my god, he's finally back.
Oh well, look at us!
He's
I
fine,
didn't
he's fine.
show
We're wrapping
up.
up. We're wrapping up.
I see.
Yogrid, you're up here at the top of the tower. Let me describe the scene for you because this is gonna matter to Yogrid.
Oh no.
Minadina, did you come up yet? Because nobody said anything.
I literally said that I was directly behind Clark, but my character, I couldn't get up the fucking stairs. So I
Okay,
was like,
you're up there
I
now.
need DM's help,
Yogrid.
and I've been up here this whole time.
Yogrid. You came upstairs into I'll describe the first room you came into after the room of wolves. You come up into a room full of incessant ticking. Clocks line the wall, each ticking at a different rate, all hands in different places. Papers
you're
cover the
skipping the one.
floors, most full of runic formula clearly understood by someone with deep arcane knowledge. An uncomfortable set of furniture touches off the coldness of this space. Another thing to get you caught up, Bandit was very, very clearly upset about this encounter with these wolf people. He encouraged everyone to stay masked up as if it was some kind of disease, and then he said that if anyone, or if he started acting like an animal, to off him.
And if you start acting like an animal, let everyone know ASAP.
What if it's like a chain? What if I just start?
You'll get a bullet to the head.
You will get a rifle, end of the rifle to your face, and he is going to give you the sternest, meanest, most anxious look you have ever seen before.
Now you came up into this last bit of the tower, which reaches upward into the sky, and there were dark tendrils creeping up the wall as you came towards the top, which grew thicker and thicker, and then when you got to the top, they were covering the floors that made it hard to walk without touching them, and they reached up into the middle of this gate and wrapped around a figure as if a cocoon, and then there were a bunch of those shards of darkness that struck through the guards at the previous place through this cocoon. And then atop the gate, it said truth in dark.
Oh no. Okay.
And another
And,
important detail that you missed, for a moment, Bandit was smarter than all of the gods combined, and then he nearly killed himself.
Yeah, there was a puzzle that involved them increasing their intelligence, but if they failed to check while their intelligence was high, the intelligence collapsed back on them and they took psychic damage equal to half of their current intelligence bonus. Bandit ate like 45 damage, psychic damage, and nearly instant died.
That's terrifying. Okay.
He got to negative
Then he went-
47, his max HP is negative 48.
And then he got up and did it again.
And then he did it again, of course.
Yep.
I failed.
Naturally.
Leo, what are you doing? Are you sharing your discovery with the party?
Yes, he will share his discovery
Alright,
with the
I will
party.
read it out loud then.
I was that bitch.
Some of you are finally getting answers.
Yay!
I figured it out. Something has happened in our home. I do not know with whom I have been speaking, but it is not one of us. BU11. If you ever come to my tower to check in on progress, I am not here. You cannot trust communications. I've written my name so you know I wrote this. I've also included the simplified equation below for the time formula I've been working on. The equation has been struck through by a tentacle of a tendril of darkness, and is not legible. But below the tendril, it says Oudenir Galv Ulag.
Oudenir, as in like Oddnir?
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Yes.
Say that one more time. As in who?
As in Oddnir?
Near the
I will
fucking
post
place
this in
on the
chat.
surface.
Oudenir
Like,
Galv Ulag.
I'll
Interesting.
put this in chat for everyone. Well,
yeah, that's the guy. That's the person. I was right. That's super exciting.
it seems that whatever worked against them is here.
Worked against who?
Those operatives that attempted to kill us in the theater.
Suppose that's true. It's the same code.
So, whatever they have hidden and wrapped up in this cocoon, likely is something that we would want to get. Jared, can I cast Dispel Magic on this? Do I feel like I can...
Is it
Does
magical?
that feel like something that would work? Can I investigate or do something of that nature to figure that out?
You can attempt to.
I can attempt to cast or attempt
Yeah,
to figure
sure.
that out.
I'll say you alone, because you have a level of control at this point, because you are Darkborn, can attempt to dispel this magic.
Okay. I can attempt to dispel this.
Yep.
All right.
Good luck.
Yeah,
I
because
will
if you
cast
fail and it
Dispel
blasts you
Magic.
backwards, you're going off the side of the tower.
18. Do you want me to add my bonuses?
Probably.
Or is this a straight roll? Because Dispel Magic is plus
What's your wisdom bonus?
bonuses. Wisdom, just straight, is +5, with the additional proficiency is +8.
No. So
Oh,
plus
I
five,
also have the
23.
+1. I have the +1 from the robes. as
Okay.
well.
So 24. It isn't enough to dispel this away. But you get a feeling, you get an understanding from this attempt of what you're doing. As you are traditional methods of magic, you're just trying to pull away at the weave, and it's almost like there's nothing there as you're trying to pull this darkness away. There's no magic there. And then through sheer want and sheer willpower, you manage to get some of it to move away, but it's not enough. Whoever created this had an immense amount of desire for this to happen.
So it's a desire.
It is of will.
Desire.
Can I attempt to will it away?
You can try.
Is that going to require me to touch the darkness?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Well, what? I will attempt to do so. I will
Make me
attempt
a
to
straight
will this
D20 roll.
away. Just straight. Can I get any bonuses or just straight?
Just straight. Give me a D20 roll.
Great.
Give me a clear D20.
Oh, I have one of those.
No! I hate that. I hate that. Can I don't think I've used the heroic inspiration yet since we've gotten out of town. Can I roll that here?
Yes, but it will just what is
Go ahead.
what are you hoping to achieve when you will this darkness away?
He wishes to find out what is it that is driving those to create this darkness, create this place that has hidden others away, brought them untold distress and just upsetting their peace, making it so that these people are just constantly living in fear, cannot have the peace that Leo is trying to bring others. He wants to know, what are these people getting out of this? What is it that they're trying to hide? What is it that they're doing?
With your hero token, you pull at the you pull and you pull, and with your mind some of the tendrils break away, and you get to a point where you feel like you should begin to see there being something there, and you continue to pull and you see nothing, and you unravel this cocoon and these shards of darkness fall to the ground, and there's nothing there. And as that happens, you've been so focused on this cocoon and willing it away. You look, you kind of are dumbfounded that there's nothing there, and you look down, and one of these tendrils has reached out and placed itself upon your leg, and you hear a voice. You hear a voice in your head. Oh, keep digging. You might discover the truth.
Who are you? And what is it that you want?
You get a response before it becomes so overwhelming that you have to pull away. And the response you get is an answer to "Who are you?" And they respond with how exactly would they phrase this without give me a second. I need this. They respond with, I am who I've been made to be. But those who know me as the Ascendant of Betrayal.
Ascendant of Betrayal?
Bum, ba-dum, bum,
Not
bum.
De Leon.
No, he's not betrayal.
No, no,
We're not
no.
gonna ask for that.
Okay.
Trickery? Treachery? What is it again?
Treachery.
De Leon is
Treachery.
of treachery.
Yes. And Leo will pull away as there's an overwhelming amount of...
Is this very clearly not Music Man, by the way?
Very clearly, there's no one there.
It's not.
Okay.
No.
Whatever was there
The
is no
voice is
longer
not.
there.
Yes. So Cocoon is
But
gone.
we know who was here. No, we can put enough fucking hands on it to figure out who the fuck wrote that.
And?
Okay, so Cocoon is gone. What?
Yep.
So is it just like this gate thing? Or is this
Yeah.
gate thing the
It has
Cocoon?
clearly been, a lot of the runes are struck through. It is not functional.
What do you mean by a gate thing? Like a portal or like...
There is some sort of gate in front of you that I said had runic markings, but they are, and I said there is a slight amount of gold dust covering it, but the runes have been struck through and it seems to be disabled.
Wait, is the paper still here?
Yes.
Is the tendril still blocking the formula?
Yep.
Well, shit. Well, I didn't get much out of that. But it seems that we're dealing with whoever they created, or what they called the Ascendant of Betrayal. I do not know what
Maybe
these people are and what they've done, but it seems they've unleashed something that is not going to find its own peace.
Do you think it's an act of revenge? Based on betrayal?
Could be, very much so. That being said, I think it's not incredibly important if we can't get ourselves out of here.
Revenge for what?
Well, it's creation. It said that...
Want to be created?
It did its job.
They probably tossed it away once it did its job.
I have so many questions that'll be answered after this session, I'm certain.
Most certainly.
If not now, eventually.
Questions for you all, because clearly I missed things.
You missed a lot.
A thing or two.
I'll explain
Oh, that's
afterwards.
fair.
It was an emergency.
You said there's some gold dust. Can I step up to the portal and like attempt to go through or anything like that?
It is non-functional.
It's just pretty.
This is clearly how we could get out, though. But it doesn't appear that that's something we can do right now. Is anyone seen anything else? Perhaps there is a way to reactivate this.
Do I have detect anything magical? One slip?
I mean, the gate there is magical, but it is weak. And then your thing's still lighting up because there's still a ton of stuff in this place that's magical, just not in a way that's useful.
Okay.
Make me a religion check, Mr. Cleric.
Mr. Cleric will make a religion check as soon as...
Cleric, one religion check, please.
One religion check, please.
Lord.
Plus, I'm guidancing myself, because, yeah. Religion is plus 4,
Cleric.
plus number 17.
17. You recall stories told of this plane, this area that you're in. There's an area of religion for people in the time sect. And you know that time passes differently here. It might not have been 10 minutes yet.
Well, I suppose we may just be waiting. If we go back down, we could... It's complicated to explain with how time deity works and how their plane passes through time.
I learned
And
a lot
relative to
about
our
it
own.
while being...
It may not have been 10 minutes yet.
If we jump back to the same time, there
It may
was
have
the
only
barrier
been-
of rubble.
We would need to be on the other side of that.
Yes.
So, I can only say that we should return there. I can't think of another way out right now.
Or was
All
wait
right.
until it comes back and Zui's repelled down the side.
I wouldn't trust that. I would rather be in the tower than on top of it. And there's no telling what's above on the other side. It may very well just be completely consumed by these tendrils of darkness, and none of us would survive.
Well, so whatever Z's want to do, I was fine to get out of this place sooner rather than later.
I think it's best that we go back towards the entrance and rest there, and hopefully make our way out as quickly as we can.
Alright, you'll all make your way back down
Put us
to
back.
the bottom room. I'm not moving you. And you long rest there. After, it's like 7.5 hours, you've been sitting there on the couches, which are cleaner and not as, the tables aren't turned over. You flip one of the tables over. You've all, some of you have rested and you've gotten up in the morning. You are, Dante's finished throwing up an arrow. Dante, roll me a d20.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh no,
Um,
he's dancing. He's dancing.
I'm dancing.
Dante's
I
doing
feel
his morning
good.
dancing. He's gotten his arrow out. The rest of you are chowing into breakfast that Ayosha made. Ayosha, you spent a bunch of time because you didn't have any fire. There was no wood to burn, so you made like some no-bake pastries that are very tasty, and everybody's getting ready to bite into them. And everybody has one. There's still like another 12 on the table. And people are eating, and you made a bunch so that everybody can have two. And then, while Dante's dancing and all this is happening, you feel the air around you grow thicker, and then you all find yourselves back into the Underdark, and the pastries are gone.
Nice.
And the pastries are gone.
Yeah, they're in the other plane because they were on the table.
Actually, the
God
worst.
damn it, fuck up with that. Let's.
I didn't shit with that.
And then like they were, as you guys like are enjoying the one that you had, it's very good, and you wish you were able to have the second one.
Let's leave.
I make more. Don't worry about this.
Ayosha, have you ever heard of dirt keys?
I'm throwing the door open.
And I am the first one through it.
You throw the door open, and everybody leaves. And that's where we'll end the session. We'll see you guys next time.
Deuces.
Finally, maybe getting some answers. All right.
This might be important. What time is it? As the guy who has keen minds.
Oh, he might be fucked up right now. You don't know.
You can't
Keen
really
mind
tell.
doesn't mean. Yeah.
Oh,
Might be
That's
keen.
wild.
It might not be that keen.
Yeah.
'Cause
You just got
now
sent
you're
through
confused.
time.
It was like 8.5 hours in that other area, but if you had to guess based off of the behavior of this thing in this plane, it's probably been about 10 minutes.